Welcome back to Region 9 basketball. Let's send it live to the stadium for the St. George Topper pregame show.
And welcome to Pineview High School for Tuesday night Region 9 action. Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson hanging out the pit. And this is the second and final region game before the Christmas break, and we won't have inter-region games again till the new year, Andy. And a fun start for the brand new school Crimson Cliffs Mustangs as they come here to battle Pineview High.
Yeah, they have had a fun start. They won some games. They won their first region game last week against Snow Canyon. Won by double digits. I've had a couple blowouts since then. They've only had one close game. It was against Canab. That was within one possession. The rest of the games they've won by quite a bit. So very impressive start for Casey Winners. Not the most challenging preseason schedule in the teams they play, but they're winning games as a first-year school. They've looked really good, and clearly their biggest challenge tonight in the pit against Pineview.
Yeah, this is one of 4 games all about to fire up here at about 7 o'clock, give or take the end of the junior varsity games. But here it's Crimson Cliffs at Pineview. Pineview, of course, 1-0. They rallied back a week ago to somehow not once rallied back, but twice down 10, and they win by 1 over Desert Hill, so they're 1-0. Crimson Cliffs beat Snow Canyon a week ago to get their first region win, but we all know with the new RPI, every game matters. But you look up at these two teams, and they have identical records. Both teams right now are 4-1 overall.
Yeah, that's right. That game last Tuesday, me and you called here at the pit. Pineview was pretty much outplayed for the majority of that game against Desert Hills through about 3.5 quarters. They turned it on at the end, had kind of a miraculous comeback, and they put on the full court press, got a ton of turnovers in a game where Jared Sudweeks was pretty locked up. Judkins did a great job defending the three-point shooter in Sudweeks, but everybody else chipped in and did a great job closing that game out, including Jared Kohler, who's been excellent this year.
Outside of this game, there's 3 other games tonight on our sister station, 94.9, or CEC TV, which is TDS Cable Channel 108, or you can watch this online at sportsradio977.com. So no matter where you're at, if you don't have TDS, you can go to our website, sportsradio977.com. That is where you'll find Dixie hosting Cedar. And then the other 2 games, we'll have updates as much as we can. It's going to be a fun one, I think, out there at the Tigers Den. Is you got Desert Hills going out there to take on Hurricane, and then Snow Canyon is at home tonight hosting the Pineview Falcons. Just thoughts on the other matchups outside of this one?
Yeah, Snow Canyon in dire need of a win. They've had a tough year. They got a shot to do that tonight against Canyon View. Hurricane and Desert Hills is going to be a heck of a matchup. Desert Hills has already proven that they're in it for the title this year. I think in Region 9 they got enough talent. They've really played well, and so is Hurricane. They just coming off that win of an entire tournament down in Arizona over the weekend. So I think that's going to be a great matchup.
This is the St. George Topper pregame show. As we get into the new year, we're going to have a lot more early pregame coverage. We'll do our Coral Desert Revere Health pregame Region 9 live show at least once a week, built by Buckface Hardware. And then we'll have a Region 9 wrap-up show you probably on Thursday nights after we've seen a lot of the action. But again, all these teams trying to get that region win again. One of these teams will go to 2-0. The other one will drop to 1-1 at the end of the night. And then both these teams will see at the Coach Walk Classic. And I was talking about this earlier on our show. If you've got some time this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, do yourself a favor and slip down to Dixie State University, the Burns Arena. It is a fun tournament. You get a Region 9 team back to back to back to back. You get to see all the Region teams playing great opponents in that Coach Walk Holiday Classic, and we're going to have 4 games on Thursday afternoon into the evening, and then 4 more games Friday afternoon into the evening for you. So 8 more games coming up this week on the broadcast schedule. Let's take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll dive into more of our pregame festivities, again brought to you by St. George Topper. We'll get you all ready for the tip. It's Crimson Cliffs at Pineview coming up in just a few minutes here on ESPN Radio.
Hey basketball fans, this is Coach Roberts from Dixie High School. When the Flyers or any Region 9 team scores over 55 points in a game, remember to head to Yogurtland for the free Holbrook Asphalt Big Score Dessert. That's right, your first 5 ounces are free, thanks to the Holbrook Asphalt Big Score Dessert.
Finley Subaru has a brand new state-of-the-art showroom and service center complete, and it's fantastic. The same great lineup from Subaru now with beautiful new facility with unbeatable deals and more inventory than ever. Shop FinleySubaru.com or stop by for sales, parts, and service. 1453 Sunland Drive on the savings side of the freeway in St. George.
Accidents happen. When they do, call the attorneys at One Law, 435-634-1529. One Law makes it easy to find highly skilled, passionate lawyers. Call 634-1529 or go to onelaw.com.
Whether you're a weekend warrior or a full-time traveler, the call to Rome lives in everyone. That's why Camping World wants to help you find the RV that's best for your needs. Say hello to a whole new world at Camping World in St. George at 1500 Hilton Drive.
First General Store and Ace Hardware is the helpful place when you're looking for that certain something. Family owned since 1946. Whether it's hardware, paint, lawn care, or sporting goods and toys, it's easy at Hearst Ace Hardware. We're open 7 days a week. Ace, the helpful place.
Ernie's 2 Sinclair Station has you covered all day, every day. Stop in for great breakfast to help you start your day. Breakfast burritos, biscuits, and gravy, and more. Plenty of healthy snacks and protein bars to help you power through the afternoon and end your day by letting them take care of dinner. Their famous chicken strips are always a fan favorite and the best in the West. Call ahead to your closest location for large orders. They're always happy to help. Don't forget, they're now on your newest Starving Student Card. So stop into Ernie's with locations in St. George, Hurricane, Cedar, and in Beaver.
All right, everybody, huddle up. It's time to go through the X's and O's. Plaque and Tartar don't take days off, and neither do we. At Johnson Pediatrics, they know the importance of teaching proper dental health early. Call now for the $79 new patient special, 628-0511.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Hearst Ace Hardware on your Region 9 radio network.
Back tonight at the pit here inside our pregame show. Devin Dixon and Andy Thompson with you, and Martin back producing in the TDS Business Studios. And let's talk a little bit more about this Crimson Cliffs team. Andy, they got a number of guys, 4 that are averaging in double digits, and we were talking to Coach Winters a little bit about that. And I said, kind of looks like a Dixie State team where any given night a different guy can pace you in scoring, but nice start again at 4-1.
Yeah, you know, Trey Rockhill's kind of been their star, scoring over 20 points a few times this year. Obviously a transfer from Desert Hills. Jacob Nielsen has been great, not only scoring the ball for him, but also getting rebounds, filling up the box score. They've got some talent. They got a chip on their shoulder, and they've proven that they can compete in Region 9 already with already 1 win. So it's going to be fun to see these guys in person for the first time tonight. See Coach Casey Winters over there talking to Coach. He's getting ready for this game. Should be a fun one, but I'm kind of blown away. I mean, I thought in football they did a good job competing, only won 1 game, but already in basketball, in some of this preseason play in lower division schools or whatever, a win's a win, especially with the new RPI and especially when it's your first year playing basketball together. So very impressive start through 5 games for the Mustangs.
Yeah, no question about it. Yet the preseason favorite was the Pineview Panthers. They got 8 first-place votes in the media and coaches poll combined, edging out the Dixie Flyers, who were picked second. And both teams have got off to great starts this year. And this is a very experienced starting 5 for Coach Ryan Eames.
Yeah, they're excellent. So many guys who can shoot, play, pretty much everybody on the floor can play 4 or 5 positions. I think the one critique against Pineview, and I think you could say the same thing last year, even though they were so successful, is sometimes they can get on their heels offensively with so many guys just standing around the perimeter, with so much of their focus being shooting threes and getting open threes. I think Ryan Hopper has done a great job so far this year, especially last week against Desert Hills, not only getting the game-winning shot, but also creating a lot of stuff, moving towards the rim. Jared Kohler plays a very important position where he plays the elbow, high and low post, throwing it back and forth to Taven Shepard. The more action they can get inside the three-point line, the more the three-point ball can be opened up for these guys.
Yeah, no question. One thing we want to do before we take another timeout here inside of our St. George Topper pregame show is to get you ready for Pineview versus Crimson Cliffs. It's kind of a fun one where we take a minute and we look at a Star Watch brought to you by Stilson Central Vacuums. And we're going to pick one player from each team. And who do you got your eye on tonight for the Crimson Cliff Mustangs?
Yeah, it's got to be Trey Rockhill. Last time out, he scored 21 points on 8 of 14 shooting for the Mustangs. Not only is he scoring a lot, but he usually scores pretty efficiently. If you look at the box scores, he's been excellent and their go-to guy so far this season.
Yeah, averaging about 12.5 points per game. He's only at 9-3, so he's scoring in other ways, which is kind of a trend around Region 9 right now. There's plenty of three-point shooters, but when teams try to chase him off that three-point line, how's your mid-range game? Can you get all the way in? Can you finish in traffic? So Trey Rockhill, our Crimson Cliff Mustang Star Watch player. Again, brought to you by Stilson Central Vacuums. They've been providing central vacuums to homeowners for years and years and years. Check out their innovative lineup for a cleaner, healthier home built right in. Go to Stilsons.com or call 229-9564. Let's take a look at the Pineview Panthers. Who do you want to go with tonight?
Man, you could pick any of the starting five. I'm actually going to go with Ryan Hopper just because of how hot he started the season. He's got a much heightened role this season for the Panthers, running the point guard, but also scoring, going towards the basket, hitting key jumpers. He can pull up and make baskets and get his teammates open, kicking it back out to the three-point line. He's been great.
Ryan Hopper hit the game winner in the Desert Hills game with about 5 seconds on the clock. It was a nice little, show and tell that ball, and then went to a turnaround fadeaway about 6-8 feet out in the middle of the key. And then what did he do later in the week? Well, led the team in scoring with 17 points. By the way, he was voted our Finley Volkswagen Athlete of the Week for all of Region 9 basketball. So Ryan Hopper, and we thought he was just a distributor this year for Coach Ryan Eves.
Yeah, coming into the year, that's kind of what you expect. You have so many other guys who can shoot it. You're thinking, okay, he's going to have a chance to get 6-7 assists a game this year, and he's still doing a lot of that, but he's shown he can lead them in scoring as well.
Again, our Stilson Star Watch players, we'll check in on their stat line at halftime. Appreciate Stilson's. We'll take another 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll break down Camping World keys to the game and then get you all ready for the tip with the starting lineups. It's Crimson Cliffs at Pineview on ESPN Radio.
AWP has the GE appliances that will make people say,
"Ooh, what are those?"
when they walk into your kitchen, like their Cafe Series chef-inspired ranges that help you cook and look like the pros and give you gourmet results without the guesswork. Or built-in wall ovens to bake, roast, and broil, and modern refrigerators that will make a statement in your kitchen. It's easier than you think to buy direct from the distributor and save at Appliance Wholesalers Plus. Visit the playmakers that sell GE at AWP today, across from the Bloomington Walmart, St. George.
Influence can take your website from A to Z. They have a full website team that can help you with web design, logo, search engine optimization, and their unique content management systems that allow you to update and edit your own website. Isn't it time to come home to InfoWest, the internet people?
Enjoy a beautiful day at Sky Mountain. The golf course is in excellent shape, and be sure to bring your camera. Sky Mountain Golf Course in Hurricane. Call to book your tee times. 435-635-7888. Hit it to the sky at Sky Mountain.
Listen up, Southern Utah. Fantastic news from your friends at Fabulous Freddy's. The River Road location has gone touchless. This is now the first ever touchless car wash in town. So if you drive a nice ride, have a bike rack or a work truck, or just love the idea of no one touching your paint, we are the car wash for you. We'll see you at Fabulous Freddy's.
Join ESPN 97.7 every single Monday night at Bloomington Country Club for Monday Night Football parties. The Devin Dixon Show will be live. We'll have jersey giveaways if you've seen playing. We'll have a $9.77 special every Monday night. It's open to the public. We'll see you at the Bloomington Country Club.
Athletics can have a profound impact on your athlete's future. Winning experiences, working as a team, and building confidence lay the groundwork for future success. Let us at Intermountain Acceleration contribute to your athlete reaching their full athletic potential for a price you'll appreciate. Call 251-2256 to learn more.
Intermountain Sports Medicine is providing athletic training services for all our Region 9 varsity athletic. Intermountain's partnership with Region 9 schools is benefiting our community with safer competition for all our local athletes. Call Dr. Millward today, 251-3600.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Dad's Trucking on your Region 9 radio network.
Hey, welcome back. Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson with you here from our broadcast booth and High School Hoops on the network. Brought to you by Holmes Homes. They just finished up 4 brand new model homes at the New Desert Colors. So it's open Monday through Saturday. If you have not seen that project, the plans, the lagoons, the walking trails, the parks, you're going to love it. It's where the locals want to live out there at Desert Color, and the builder you can trust, Holmes Homes. Go tour their new single-family homes, townhomes today. I mean, you got We got townhomes starting in the mid-250s. Andy and Hannah probably going to be out there pretty soon looking for
Oh, yeah, we've already been checking it out there. She's been online looking at she loves the designs and looking at that type of stuff, and they got some good-looking homes out there.
Your closet's going to be half the home, brother. Hey, we've got Goodwin Brewing. Let's take a look at our Camping World keys to the game. Appreciate Camping World. They've been with us for years and years. And if you're looking at a travel trailer or a fifth wheel or a Class A or Class C motorhome, or you just need some camping accessories, they got a full retail store, new and used, Camping World, stgeorge.com or 1500 Hilton Drive. And Andy, let's break it down by Pineview first. We can't overlook this Crimson Cliffs Mustangs team.
Yeah, and this early in region play, I doubt that they will. Coach Eves is such a solid coach, and having his guys play consistently regardless of the opponent. I think a big key tonight, aside from turnovers and getting on the boards and stuff like that, closing out on threes, is foul trouble. I mean, we saw last week Sudweeks got into foul trouble on the perimeter really early in that game. Didn't play a lot of the first half. He's got to be in the game. If he's not, the offense functions completely differently because when he's in the game, there's at least two guys always looking at him, committing to him, and it opens up so much for everybody else. That's what we saw in the fourth quarter of that game when everything became wide open, especially for guys like Jared Kohler because Sudweeks was on the floor. So guys like Sudweeks and Hopper have got to be careful on the perimeter not to get into foul trouble because this is a starting five that everybody's back, but not necessarily the deepest team that Coach Eves has had so far this year.
And it will be interesting to look at points in the paint because Shepard can really score it down low and stretch you out, and Kohler is crafty around the rim. And, Pineview's going to have a size mismatch in a lot of games, but not this one. Their team's biggest guy is 6'4", so that inside points in the paint could be a big factor as we get into this action.
Absolutely. That's probably a key for Crimson is try to run Kohler off that left block. That's his sweet spot down low. He's got a nice touch with a little hook off the glass, and he can go to that every time, especially in single coverage. So Crimson Cliffs have got to be very aware of the big redheads tonight from Pineview.
And the Stang gang is in full effect, just like we saw last Tuesday with Desert Hill student body section. They're packed in, and that's good to see. And they went and found some cowboy hats at the DI because about half the crowd is rocking those cowboy hats. Good for them. I like it. Let's take a look at the Camping World keys to the game for Crimson Cliffs. Obviously, rebounding is going to be a factor. And then Coach Casey Winter said, we got to play with composure. You're on the road, Region 9. You got guys like Jacob Nilsson and Danny Wade that played at Pineview prior to going to the new school. And so they can't treat it like, hey, they want to have a big night. It's got to be about the Mustangs having a good night.
Yeah, you're right. I think composure is a great word for it. They can't, Pineview is relentless in the three-quarter court or the full court press after they get a make. And in the half court, defensively, these five players, returning starters, are very committed to team defense, and they're going to be super aggressive, I think, on this young Crimson team tonight to see if they'll choke it up. So I think turnovers is clearly number one for the Mustangs on the road.
All right, that's your Camping World keys to the game. Three-point shooting percentage will be big.
Yeah.
Foul shooting percentage will be big. Staying out of the bonus, can't give, free trips too often. That's going to be important. I think we're going to see a very free-flowing, faster-paced team. Obviously, both teams are going to have their chances in the half-court set to run their stuff, but I have a feeling that both these teams will prefer to get out and run, and I think a lot of these players got green lights tonight, so it should be fun to see. I mean, Danny Wade, he can get shot-ups tonight. Jacob Nelson can get shot-ups tonight for Crimson Cliffs, and Mikey Moore and, Taven Shepard and, of course, Jared Sudweeks are going to look to score at will.
Oh, absolutely. Both of these teams can shoot. I think Pineview is going to be bombs away tonight at home, and in order to keep up, Mustangs are going to have to do the same thing.
All right, time to take a look at our starting lineup when we come back. We're going to take a timeout for our great national anthem, and then we're going to have the tip. It's the 4-1 Mustangs at the 4-1 Panthers coming up next on ESPN 97.7. We'll take a break here on your Region 9 Radio Network. Back in 2 minutes.
Did you know that a colonoscopy is the most effective method of screening for colon cancer and can actually detect and prevent cancer in just one procedure? When caught early, the survival rate of colon cancer is 90%. Give your colon some love and get screened. Visit them online at utahgastro.com. Are you a fan that needs a fan? Or a Gramps that needs a lamp? Well, Wilkinson's House of Lighting is your fan, light, and home decor expert. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner, rely on Wilkinson's House of Lighting. Wilkinson's, saving the world one light at a time.
Intercap Lending, your hometown mortgage lender, offering mortgages for all of your home financing needs. Intercap also specializes in reverse mortgages as well as Hispanic loans. Intercap Lending, welcome home. NMLS number 190465.
Go see the winning team, and that's Team D Auto Sales. Jason and Parker always have the best deal on used cars, trucks, and SUVs. They'll shoot you straight, and they won't be beat. 488 East St. George Boulevard or online at teamdautosales.com.
Team D, Team D.
Southwest Diesel is a factory dealer for Caterpillar and Cummins engines. What others can't fix, Southwest Diesel can. Save time and money and choose Southwest Diesel. Fixing semi-trucks, motorhomes, and more from bumper to bumper. Southwest Diesel, there when you need a fix. 673-6342.
We at Sport Clips know that any day could be your big day. At Sport Clips, your MVP experience starts with a precision haircut, a legendary hot steam towel, and a massaging shampoo. Go ahead. You deserve it. The MVP treatment at Sport Clips. No appointment necessary.
Meet your hometown team of doctors at Revere Health Coral Desert Orthopedics. Mike Anderson, Scott Perry, Todd Perry, Ed Prince, Randy Clark, Aaron O'Brien, and Alan Sutak. The sports medicine specialists are here when you need them, but they hope you don't. Visit coraldesertortho.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Camping World St. George on your Region 9 Radio Network.
Back live at the pit, Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson with you. And this is the St. George Topper pregame show as we get closer to the tip. Great rendition of our national anthem by some students here at PV High School. And we get set to meet the Sky Mountain starting lineups. And Sky Mountain, breathtaking views. They've got their Toys for Tots going on right now. So if you bring an unwrapped toy, you get a huge discount on the next round. For tea times, call 635-7888 and hit to the sky at Sky Mountain. Starting lineup, Joy Rockhill getting introduced. And, of course, we saw him as a sophomore play a lot of minutes for Coach Turley last year at Desert Hills. Definitely can shoot it lights out. Also, Danny Wade at the two guard. So a lot of scoring punts from the guard line from those two guys.
Yeah, Wade can shoot it from deep. He's one of their leaders in attempts from three this year, and he can light it up.
Cole Sampson and Jacob Nelson getting introduced. They are former Pineview Panthers. They were in the Pineview Panther program. Now they're playing back on this court for Crimson Cliff. And then Bowen Croft rounds out this starting lineup. You look at the production right now in that starting lineup. Nelson at 12 tonight. Rockhill at 13. Cole Sampson's at 10.8. Danny Wade, 12.6. And Bowen Croft at 4.8. So the bulk of their scoring is coming from their starting lineup. And that's kind of what we've seen all season long from the Pineview Panthers. It'll be their normal five tonight. It'll be Jared Sudweek, Ryan Hopper, Mikey Moore, and then down inside it'll be Kohler. And Jared Kohler, I love watching him. They went to him quite a bit a week ago, and he came through on a similar play over and over where he scored some points. I think he had 15 in that one-point win over Desert Hills. And, of course, Taven Shepard.
Yeah, Taven Shepard, one of the best athletes on the floor. You could argue he can get up and dunk it. You know, he and his brother Benson had a great game. A week ago, passing it back and forth to each other. That's a great connection. But he's undersized to be playing the five, but he can get up, block people, and run the floor.
Big question, Mark, is which team can get a little bit more bench production?
Yeah.
You got Jason Moore, Mike's little brother. Doesn't see a lot of time, but he's an up-and-coming talent. You've got Benson Shepard, who is Tavian's little brother. And then you got guys like Justin Hall that can give Ryan Hopper a quick breather at the point guard position. This is a Crimson Cliff team that's played 13 different guys that have all scored for them, but they've had some games in that Virgin Valley tournament over the weekend where they got some guys some garbage time and they produced. We'll probably see a three-man bench rotation for both teams. I don't think tonight, as long as this game is relatively close, we'll see the coaches go deeper.
No, I agree with that. Pineview still got some guys that need to prove themselves or they can be relied upon before they get too many minutes, especially in region play.
Let's tip it off. Tip is in the air. Crimson Cliff's hitting a jump. Pineview easily wins the tip. They go to the left corner, and a turnover. Hopper and Moore couldn't connect. Appreciate Intermountain Sports Medicine, bringing you the play-by-play action. Of course, they provide the Region 9 trainers throughout the region. Longtime great partner with Region 9 schools and us here on the Region 9 radio network. Crimson Cliffs wearing the red, working it around the perimeter. 4 out, 1 in right now. Bowen Clough kind of floating around the elbow. Left side. Give it to Rock Hill, drive the lane, kick out. Good look at a 3 for Nielsen, and he missed it. Left it short. Long rebound fought for. Danny Wade and Michael Moore fighting. Michael Moore wins that battle.
Yeah, good initial possession. Took their time, got what they wanted, got to the elbow, dished it out to a wide open 3. Just clanked it.
Driving Hopper, up and under reverse. Got it. There's Ryan Hopper with a pretty move.
Our star watch, Ryan Hopper, goes in underneath the basket. Little reverse layup, kisses it off the glass.
And he had a little English on that. That spin was perfect down the bottom of the bucket. Nice give and go baseline. Kick out to Rock Hill. He'll pass on a good look at a 3 over to Wade. Wade tripped up by Shepard, and he'll get the personal foul. First Panthers team foul of the night.
Yeah, good ball movement going inside and out by Crimson Cliffs. Ball is not sticking. 2-2 possession.
Outside. Wade, hand off to Rock Hill. Rock Hill off the high screen. He's guarded by Kohler right now. Now we'll go to Nelson. Kick it down inside to Clough. Clough whip pass to the corner. Rock Hill passes on the 3. And they say he traveled with it. Turnover Crimson Cliffs. So both teams with one early turnover.
Yeah, they had a mismatch down on the block with Bowen Clough being guarded by Hopper. He got the ball, decided not to make a move and turn towards the basket. Instead kicks it out, and there's a turnover.
Panthers lead 2-0 on our one-loss score. Appreciate the dedicated personal injury attorneys at One Lock. Kohler, spin move, pump fake, off the window, got it.
Great patience by Kohler, got him on the spin, had the leverage, Bowen was on his hip, waited with a little pump fake, and then got up for the easy layup.
Little floater in the lane by Nielsen, and it doesn't fall. He left it short. He's 0 for 2 to start this game. Kohler going to work. And Clough's going to get a foul on a bump before the shot. The shot went, but they say on the floor. And it'll be triggered in by Hopper underneath the Mustangs basket. A chance for a 6-0 start here, maybe even a 7-0 start with a triple. Kohler going to work, got the entry. Kick out to Moore, they'll reset. Panthers wearing the white with the maroon numbers, little black trim. Good crowd on hand tonight for this inter-region game. And a hand check and a foul out top on Danny Wade.
Yeah, Hopper going for the crossover. Good little move to maybe force the reach-in foul there. I like Pineview going to Kohler early and often so far in this game. They obviously feel like he can go towards the basket on Clough tonight.
In down, Hopper out to Moore. Moore uses the Shepard screen and instead kicks it to Suggs for 3. Flash!
Money man, that's why he's the number one guy in Region 9 this year, shooting the 3 ball, knocks down his first attempt from the 3-point line.
Suggs Weeks with a Team D auto sales 3-pointer, and it is 7-0 Panthers. Mustangs need a bucket. Rock Hill, step back, Bobby Jack 3, and he missed it too strong. Rebound Kohler. Here comes Pineview. They score here. Coach Winters probably needs a timeout. Suggs to Kohler. 4 out, 1 in. Both these teams looking like they're running similar offenses. And a turnover. Moore lost the hand away. 2-on-1 over to Nielsen off the glass. He missed the left-hand lay-in. No good. Here comes Suggs. Ahead to Hopper. Hopper, he turns it over. Here comes Cole Sampson. Sampson leaves it. Wade, good catch and shoot a 3. That won't fall. Mustangs ice cold right now.
Fast break after fast break. Here's Hopper. Looks like he will slow it down and try half-court possession here.
Which is interesting because Danny Wade, Trey Rockhill, and Justin Hall, who hasn't came in yet for the Pineview Panthers, won a tournament this summer. And there was a couple other players on the team. It was 5 players. They went out to North Carolina and won. I can't remember what it was. It was Junior Olympics or something?
Yeah, I think that's right.
Pretty cool. They can all shoot it, but right now Stangs can't find one. Sedgwick, step back, sits inside the line, no good. Nice rebound by Jacob Nielsen. 7-0 Pineview as we approach the 4.5-minute mark first quarter. And in and out, and then back down. Trey Rockhill breaks the ice at Team D3.
Finally desperate for that basket were the Mustangs. They were been in and out a couple times. That one finally was able to roll around in for Rockhill.
Hopper looking inside to Shepard. Shepard turns, dribbles, lost his dribble. Now he turns it over.
Great defense once again by Cole Sampson, forcing the turnover, getting in the face of Kohler.
And another 3 by Rockhill, doesn't fall. Went behind the back, kind of lulled him to sleep, then popped it from the right angle off the front iron. Shepard, transition runner. That won't go. Off the window and no good short. Offensive rebound, kick to Suggs. Suggs Nope, missed that three. And now a foul as Shepard got a loose ball rebound, and right now Pineview went on the boards.
And it's been a breakneck speed. A couple guys with hands on hips, hands on their heads, trying to open up some air for their lungs because they have been going crazy back and forth as a couple subs finally come in for both teams.
So even though the Panthers have, is it 4 turnovers now, I think? They've got the 7-3 lead, and they've got possession. Up by 4. Mikey Moore grabs the inbound, drives baseline all the way to the rim, and got it off the window, and down it goes.
And we've already seen Shepard, Kohler, and now Moore go right at the basket. It's clear they think they can go at the Mustangs tonight and up and over them that time. Great job by Moore.
Timeout on the court. We'll take it. It's brought to you by Intercap Lending, and it's a 30-second timeout when we're back to the pit where Pineview leads 9-3 on ESPN Radio.
Stilson Central Vacuums has innovative new retractable hoses. It's the easy, yet powerful and convenient way to clean. It stores itself hidden in your wall. That's Stilson Central Vacuum for a cleaner, healthier home built in. Call 229-9564 or go to stilsons.com.
Are you finally ready to build your very own home? How about the new Desert Color? Homes has 4 new model homes ready for you to come tour. Single-family homes and townhomes starting as low as $280,000. Homes, family tradition since 1890.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Johnson Pediatrics on your Region 9 Radio Network.
Well, Andy, 9-3 Panthers. Great start. Coach Jeans has to be pleased.
Yeah, they're shooting the ball well. So big sorry he has one down, but more importantly, they're going towards the basket with their big, long guys, and it's been hard for the Mustangs to get in their way. Here come the Mustangs on the drive. Going to be a block call. Ryan Roundy going hard towards the hoop. He'll get 2 from the charity strike. First free throws of the night for Crimson Cliff from the fabulous Freddy's free throw line.
And the free throw won't fall. And a miss as he checks in the game. Kind of nice to get to the line, but Roundy can't connect. And the second one no good as well. Rebound to Taven Shepard. Well, you stop here if you're Crimson Cliffs. You start turning this in a low-scoring game. They've been putting up the points, but slow start. 1 for 8 from the field right now for the Mustangs. Hopper drives the lane, nothing there, kicks back out, and almost a backcourt violation. Vincent Shepard has to save it. Now Hopper looking for a little 2-man game with Shepard, drives all the way to the middle of the key, nothing there. He traveled. No, they say it's taken away. And here comes Cole Sampson, but an offensive foul is called on Sampson.
And Sampson, really good position there by Pineview, but I'm impressed with Crimson Cliffs on the other side of the ball, defensively collapsing, playing really good team defense, helping each other out, and then just ripping the ball away. That's the second or third time they've gotten their hands in on the ball and torn it away from a Panther.
9-3 Pineview here on ESPN Radio. Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson with you. Holmes bringing you tonight's action. Panthers with the possession, tipped and nearly stolen. Close to another backcourt violation as the Stings have extended that defense out. Hopper drives, pump fake, whip pass. Shepard powers into the lane, but missed a little floater from 6 feet out. Rebound to the Mustangs. That was Brighton Terry with the board. Quick 3 by Rockhill. That won't go. Suggs with the rebound. Here comes Sudweek. Now he'll hand off to Hopper. Lead pass ahead. Kohler drives it to the free throw line, leaves it for Hopper, drives the left angle, baseline, goes up and missed it. Kohler got an offensive rebound. He puts it up and in. There's Kohler.
Good job to stay with it by Kohler. Hopper just missed off a really patient, nice little pump fake there off the glass when Kohler was there to clean it up.
Largest lead of the game at 8 points, 11-3 with under 2 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Roundy, handoff. Sampson was back inside. Tough little shot. That won't fall by Jackson Snyder, but he stayed with it, got the rebound, goes up, puts it in, and he's fouled. So Jackson Snyder for a chance for the N1.
And the Mustangs are not having their 3-ball drop so far. Rock Hill's missed a couple that's been in and out, but they're making up for it with their scrappiness. Great job that time by Snyder, sticking with it, getting the N1.
Cedar is on the road. A Hearst Ace Hardware Region 9 update with a little bit left in the first quarter. They got a 8-5 lead over Dixie. Free throw up, no good. Loose ball whistle. And it looks like it's going to go on Jared Kohler.
Yeah, Brighton Terry gets up for another good play off the bench for Coach Winters. Ball will stay with Mustangs.
Skeeter now up 11-5 over Dixie. We'll keep you posted. That game over on 94.9 or on CEC TV, or you can watch it on sportsradio977.com. Here it's 11-5 and going to work and driving in with Schneider, and he's blocked away. And it stays with the Mustangs. How about that block? Jackson Schneider gets swatted. Outside now is Ryan Roundy. Hand off to Rockhill. They like a lot of high ball pistol action. Something we see a lot from Dixie State. Of course, Casey Winters played there. Left and coached high school at Bear River. Came back to Coach Judkins. And now going back to high school ranks here with the new school opening up. Couldn't have thought of a better guy for the job, right? 3 on the way, and it's good. Finally, Jacob Nelson buries the team D3.
Big shot, whipped it around the perimeter, gave him maybe 2 or 3 feet too much of buffer, and he knocked that one down easily.
3 by Studwig, maybe partially blocked. It barely grazed the rim, and here come the Mustangs. They only trail by 3. They can tie it with this shot. It's good off the glass. Oh, my goodness. Ryan Roundy from straight away shot it way too hard, but it falls with 40.4 seconds left in the first quarter.
And a player down for the Panthers.
Is that Hall? It was Justin Hall, I think, who just came in for Ryan Hopper, and maybe he's cramping.
Yeah, it looks like they're stretching out his left leg on the floor.
Intermountain Sports Medicine team down there. Of course, here at Pineview, Michelle Hudson, the trainer, overseeing all of Pineview athletics. The new trainer at Crimson Cliffs is Ashley Wollum. And he's in a little bit of pain as he goes to the bench. You hate that because you finally get in here late. You need to give Hopper a quick break, and then Hall cramps up, it appears. Hope it's just a cramp. Hopper now, Panthers tied 11-11. Floater in the lane, no good, left it short. Mustangs rebounded Jackson Schneider. He'll give it to Ryan Roundy across the half-court line. Coach Winters saying, hey, I want 3 down. Or no, horns down. They go double high post. Cut through the lane. Rockhill spins, kicks to the corner. Schneider drives, tries to split a defender in an offensive foul. The outside official called that. The under official, I don't think was going to call that way, but he deferred to his partner, and that's what a good partner will do.
Right.
But he probably had a better look at that.
Yeah, good job by Hopper and Pineview in general getting charges so far. Mustangs have been unable to drive the baseline effectively so far tonight.
Hopper, crossover, has some room. Little flip shot, left it short. Put back, Shepard flying high. Almost dunked it, but tipped it in.
Got up over everybody. Pagan Shepard. He is a high flyer up in the rafters. Gets the rebound, puts it in, and the Panthers take the lead 13-11.
We'll take the timeout. 13-11 on the one-loss scoreboard through 1 quarter here on ESPN Radio. Stick with us. Full timeout.
Attention Southern Utah golfers. Are you ready for the best time of year to go play some golf? Well, it's cooling down and time to treat yourself with a round with your friends and family at Sand Hollow Resort. The course is fantastic with 27 holes. Why not play all day? Get your tee times by calling 435-656-GOLF. And exciting news, the new Rock Bowl concert venue at Sand Hollow is the perfect night out with friends and family. Check out the concert lineup at sandhollowresorts.com or on Facebook or Instagram. For events, concerts, and golf, call Sand Hollow Resort at 435-656-GOLF.
Hey basketball fans, this is Coach Roberts from Dixie High School. When the Flyers or any Region 9 team scores over 55 points in a game, remember to head to Yogurtland for the free Holbrook Asphalt Big Score Dessert. That's right, your first 5 ounces are free, thanks to the Holbrook Asphalt Big Score Dessert.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Hearst Ace Hardware on your Region 9 radio network.
Well, really good stuff for Pineview, but Crimson Cliffs weathers the storm, finally get some threes to drop, and they cut it to 2, and Pineview had to get a tip in at the horn to end the first to take the 2-point lead. So Crimson basketball as we start in quarter number 2. Play-by-play brought to you by Utah Gastroenterology. And Ryan Roundy Kicks it over to Schneider. He'll give it to Rockhill. Now back to Schneider. Schneider, ball fake, middle of the key. Kind of got stuck. Finds Roundy. Roundy thought about a three. Instead gives it up. Nielsen. Jacob Nielsen, teardrop floater, too strong off the window. And here comes Ryan Hopper grabbing that rebound. Hopper pushes, kick to the corner. Mikey Moore, three. Way too strong air ball. And a loose ball rebound going to go against Pineview. And they're going to call it on Shepard, his second.
Yeah, Moore did a good job spotting up on the baseline. Hopper executed the pass beautifully off the fast break. Just way too hard on the shot for an air ball.
So Shepard with two. Coach E's looking down at the bench right now and finally makes a substitution. He's going to bring in Benson Shepard. Backdoor cut. It was there, but blocked away out of the hand of Bowen Clough. And here comes Pineview. Little floater. Got it. Great shot there from Michael Moore.
And that's the advantage Pineview's had so far, going towards the basket. They're able to finish, and the Mustangs aren't. And that's the difference right now, 15-11. Panthers lead here at home.
Luca Mamone is in for Pineview. And a shot up and no good. Mamone, we didn't see him a week ago, but a little foul trouble. We're going a little deeper into the bench. Who was 0 for the Panthers. He's got it in the corner. He's going to take a three. He airballs it. I don't know if that's the shot Coach E's wanted. Just checking him into this game. Roundy drives the middle, fouled by Hopper on the floor, and that'll be the 16th foul on Pineview. 5 team fouls right now on Crimson Cliffs. Panthers lead 15-11. And we got timeout brought to you by Intercap Lending. Refi your home, looking to cash out, home equity line of credit. They can help at Intercap Lending. 30-second timeout, we're back. Panthers lead the Mustangs by 4 on ESPN Radio.
Finley Subaru has a brand new state-of-the-art showroom and service center complete, and it's fantastic. The same great lineup from Subaru now with beautiful new facility with unbeatable deals and more inventory than ever. Shop FinleySubaru.com or stop by for sales, parts, and service. 1453 Sunland Drive on the savings side of the freeway in St. George.
Accidents happen. When they do, call the attorneys at One Law, 435-634-1529. One Law makes it easy to find highly skilled, passionate lawyers. Call 634-1529 or go to onelaw.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by InfoWest on your Region 9 radio network.
Welcome back, and a quick bucket and a score for the Mustangs. And it's a 2-point game again, 15-13. In transition, Panthers want to push. Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Panthers. 6:08 left on our Bloomington Country Club clock. Monday night football parties are over for the season. Hope you had fun. Got a chance to come join us every Monday night. Hopper, kick out, spin move. Mamone, kick to the corner. Mikey Moore passes on the three, drives the lane, slips, lost the ball, but Sudweek grabs it, goes in, fouled, and one! Jared Sudweek.
Strong move by Sudweek. He hasn't got to the rack a lot tonight. When he does, good things happen. He's known as a shooter, but he's also strong in traffic. That time takes the contact, puts it up off the glass, and one.
17-13. Suds from the Fabulous 30 free throw line. Got it. Coupon books are on sale at both Southern Utah locations. They're all 30% off from the basic wash to the VIP. Go get your stocking stuffers today, or just get some, keep your car clean going into the new year. Shot won't go from outside. Tip out of bounds on the rebound and stays with the Mustangs. Roundy to inbound, goes to Schneider. Schneider working on Sudweek. Sudweek pokes it away. Right foot Benson Shepard. Shepard will push ahead. Now circle it back out, give it back up to the point guard, Ryan Hopper, who almost lost it from Ryan Roundy. Kick to the corner. Shepard traveled.
Yeah, caught the ball in triple threat. Just hopped a little bit. Didn't land on both feet. Probably should have just turned out, shot a three. That's not his game, but he's getting good minutes here tonight for the Panthers from the bench. They've got a couple guys with he and Mamone in here in the second quarter.
Danny Wade, Bowen Clough, Trey Rockhill, Sampson, and Nilsson, the starting five back in for Coach Winters. splash. Rock Hill, mid-range jumper, down it goes.
Big shot from Rock Hill. Another kind of drought the Mustangs were going through. He ends it with a key triple to cut it to a 3-point game.
18-15 Pineview with the lead and the ball with 5 minutes exactly left in quarter number 2. Shepard. Some more pump fake, drives, had a strip, and Rock Hill saves it to Danny Wade.
Great pick by Rock Hill, and then gets his own steal, and now here come the Mustangs.
Turnaround baby hook by Bone Cluffy, airballed it. Saved, though, by, it was Sampson, but there was nobody there but Pineview Panthers, and the Panthers scoop it up. Hopper will slow it down, rock it into the front court. Hopper, all the way, wrap around the baseline, kick out. Now with a Moore, straight away. He'll drive down the right side of the lane, put up a jumper, a whistle, and a foul on the Mustangs defensively, and maybe a little bit of a bail out there on the whistle.
Yeah, Cole Sampson saying I was straight up. I'm not sure if it was on. Yeah, it was on Cole. But Moore has that look in his eyes where he's ready to go to the basket. Has tried 2 times in a row now. This time he gets to the free throw line.
Mikey Moore, who is All-State in the football awards that just came out, had a great year at wide receiver. Both his other receivers that were first team, but still got some recognition. He's a great receiver, but basketball's always been his first love, and he gets them both from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. So Moore's got 6 tonight. And that leads the Panthers. Sedgwick has 5. Rock Hill pacing the Mustangs. He's got 5. And it is Pineview 20-15 lead here as we approach the halfway point in the second quarter. Can't tell you into the first quarter, Dixie leads Cedar 21-16. Update brought to you by Hearst Hardware. Yeah, it's Rock Hill for 3. No, in and out it goes. Rebound Panthers.
And that's his 3rd 3 tonight, probably, that's been in and out, hit both sides of the rim and popped out.
Oh, Ryan Hopper. Crossover, spin move, fade away. Are you kidding me, Hopper?
I don't know how he didn't fall over doing all those moves, but he confused the Mustangs and got a beautiful finish as drive comes the other way by Daniel Wade. He'll get fouled and go to the line. Wow, Hopper.
That I want to see on film again. Ankle-breaking crossover. Help comes, spin move, then fades away from the baseline from 8 feet out. That is your Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker Play of the game so far. We'll officially name that in our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. Danny Wade, his first points of the night come from the stripe. Second, Fabulous Freddy's free throw. It's up. It's good. So he's got a quick 2 to cut the lead back to 5. Pineview up 22-17. Hopper calling for a high ball screen. No, he wants them to post up instead. Gives it to Shepard. Now to Sudweek. Sudweek goes baseline, up and under. Got it. Nice bucket there. And that is Bice with the bucket.
They're doing a good job running Sudweek's off the 3-point line, not allowing him any open shots, but he's making plays on the drive. That time to Bice for an easy bucket.
Bice and Gustavian Shepard has 2 fouls, so Coach Ease might not play him the rest of the half. Step back 3 by Nielsen. Got it! Jacob Nielsen from the corner. Team D3.
And a great feed by Danny Wade, getting his guy to commit off of the 3-point shooter. And then a beautiful dish to the corner for the wide open 3.
Driving Hopper. He's creating some great opportunities right now. Now Michael Moore out top. Goes away from the screen and lost it. Turnover Panthers. Cross-court kick. Nielsen staying spot. This 3 doesn't fall. Flips around. Rebound Benson Shepard. Throw hand off to Hopper. Pineview Panther point guard. Pointing out what he wants there as he walks across half court with 2:25 left in quarter number 2. Pineview leads 24-20. Hopper to the baseline. Kicks back out. Now, Moore to Sudweeks. Sudweeks stripped, and he's fouled. And that one's going to go on Danny Wade, I think. Or Jacob Nelson. Who'd they get? Jacob Nelson with the foul, I believe.
Yeah, I think it's Nielsen, and, you know, the Mustangs doing a good job against drivers. Michael Moore, that time they fouled Sedgwick, but they poked it away from Moore a couple times just this quarter going towards the basket, and the free throw will be missed and poked out by Pineview. Mustangs will get possession.
Here comes The Mustangs down by just 4 as we approach the 2-minute mark. Normally we'd have Jazz here on ESPN Radio. I want to keep you updated. Brought to you by Hearst Ace Hardware and Hearst General Store, corner of Boulevard Bluff, St. George, Main Street, Cedar City. Jazz by 6 into the first quarter. Nice little runner with the offhand, I believe. And that was Travis Matthews, Quincy Matthews' little brother.
Yeah, nice goal and left there. He hasn't gotten a lot of time tonight, but that was impressive going towards the basket.
He was another kid where, Quincy went to Desert Hills with the new school opening, but they lived in Crimson Boundaries, so he's a Mustang. Missed shot by the Panthers. A chance for Rockhill to give him the lead. He hits a 3, and he gets fouled by Benson Shepard. Wow!
And Rockhill has just got the green light. If he's open, he's going to hoist. He's been right on the mark on just about every one of his threes. He's made 2 or 3 of them. None bigger than that one to take the lead here late in the second quarter. And he'll knock down the free throw as well. 26-24, Mustangs lead. 1:27 left on your one-loss scoreboard.
So Rockhill with the 4-point play. Andy, when was the last time you saw one of those?
Goodness gracious. He was fired up, too. This kid plays with fire and passion.
Of course, that was our Stilson Star Watch player tonight. He's now got 8 points in the half, 1:15 to go, and Crimson Cliff has taken their first lead of the night by 2, 26-24. Shepard to Moore. And they're working it outside on a dribble. Sudweek's now back. And then a kick to the corner, and Moore's going to take a 3. No. Rebound, Bice. Bice grabs an offensive rebound. They foul him, though. Kind of had one arm pinned down. He grabbed a one-arm rebound. Bucket went late, but they wave it off.
Yeah.
So 1-1 here for Bice.
Clough got tangled up with Bice, and I think Clough's argument was he was the one who was holding onto my arm with his elbow, not vice versa, but Bice gets the call and a chance to retake the lead here for the Panthers from the free throw line.
So Bice, about 6'3", 6'4", big guy for the Panthers. And a guy we don't see a lot behind Shepard, but Shepard's sitting most of the second quarter with the foul trouble, and Bice hits the front end. He's got 3 off the bench. And Andy, we asked the question, which one of these teams would get the spark from the bench tonight?
Yeah, he's been good. Mamoni came and got a big block. And obviously Benson Shepard's been good for Pineview off the bench as well.
4 off the bench now as that one goes from the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. Coming up, we'll have the InfoWest halftime report. We got 47 seconds and ticking. Rockhill off the screen. Going to take a 3 in and out. No good. Offensive rebound. Put back is good for the Mustangs, and that was Brighton Terry.
Here comes Michael Moore. Full blast the other way, then he'll pull it up.
Moore back. Guarded by Rockhill. Moore has a turnover. He tries to force feed it. Ball still loose. Finally picked up by Nelson. Ahead to Matthews. Matthews finger roll lay-in. Got it. How about that from Travis Matthews?
Nice finish in transition by Matthews with the left hand. And Michael Moore once again turning the ball over, trying to drive it into the paint.
Matthews only averaging 2 a night. So getting some minutes here in the second. 3 by Mikey Moore. That won't fall. Rebound Nelson. 2 seconds. Ryan Roundy's got to let it fly. 3-quarter court and no good. And first half comes to an end. The Mustangs on the road. 19 points in the second quarter to take the 30-26 lead. Andy, that was a furious rally there for Coach Winter's kids.
They're playing with fire. I think they outstrapped Pineview a lot in that first half, ripping the ball away, getting 50-50 balls. Obviously, Trey Rockhill came alive, making some three-point shots for them, but they've got a lot of guys who can, I'm impressed. I mean, their front court did a good job. They're forcing turnovers when Pineview tries to drive against them defensively. I thought they were really sound, so a very promising first half for the Mustangs in their first big test in region at the pit tonight. Wow.
Trey Rockhill with that 4-point play, I would say kind of fueled that. That gave them the first lead. They tacked on 2 more late on that Travis Matthews put back or runner in the lane. They ended up laying in transition, and it's the Mustangs 30, the Panthers 26. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, InfoWest halftime report on ESPN Radio.
Whether you're a weekend warrior or a full-time traveler, the call to Rome lives in everyone. That's why Camping World wants to help you find the RV that's best for your needs. Say hello to a whole new world at Camping World in St. George at 1500 Hilton Drive.
First General Store and Ace Hardware is the helpful place when you're looking for that certain something. Family owned since 1946. Whether it's hardware, paint, lawn care, or sporting goods and toys, it's easy at Hearst Ace Hardware. We're open 7 days a week. Ace, the helpful place.
Ernie's 2 Sinclair Station has you covered all day, every day. Stop in for great breakfast to help you start your day. Breakfast burritos, biscuits, and gravy, and more. Plenty of healthy snacks and protein bars to help you power through the afternoon and end your day by letting them take care of dinner. Their famous chicken strips are always a fan favorite and the best in the West. Call ahead to your closest location for large orders. They're always happy to help. Don't forget, they're now on your newest Starving Student Card. So stop into Ernie's with locations in St. George, Hurricane, Cedar, and in Beaver.
All right, everybody, huddle up. It's time to go through the X's and O's. Plaque and Carter don't take days off, and neither do we. At Johnson Pediatrics, they know the importance of teaching proper dental health early. Call now for the $79 new patient special, 628-0511.
He's right there. I didn't sign up for this. I thought we were hunting elk. I'm going to die in the bed of your truck.
Ah, knock it off. I bought this Lear topper from St. George Topper. It's custom fit to the truck, has automatic lock, so as long as we stay in here, we're safe from what's out there.
Oh, we're going to die.
It's hunting season, and no matter what you're hunting for or what's hunting you, what's inside the bed of your truck needs protection. Bring your truck to the local experts at St. George Topper. St. George Topper, on the boulevard. Don't go topless.
AWP has the GE appliances that will make people say,
"Ooh, what are those?"
when they walk into your kitchen, like their Cafe Series chef-inspired ranges that help you cook and look like the pros and give you gourmet results without the guesswork. Or built-in wall ovens to bake, roast, and broil, and modern refrigerators that will make a statement in your kitchen. It's easier than you think to buy direct from the distributor and save at Appliance Wholesalers Plus. Visit the playmakers that sell GE at AWP today, across from the Bloomington Walmart, St. George.
Infowest can take your website from A to Z. They have a full website team that can help you with web design, logo, search engine optimization, and their unique content management systems that allow you to update and edit your own website. Isn't it time to come home to Infowest, the internet people?
Enjoy a beautiful day at Sky Mountain. The golf course is in excellent shape, and be sure to bring your camera. Sky Mountain Golf Course in Hurricane. Call to book your tee times. 435-635-7888. Hit it to the sky at Sky Mountain.
Listen up, Southern Utah. Fantastic news from your friends at Fabulous Freddy's. The River Road location has gone touchless. This is now the first ever touchless car wash in town. So if you drive a nice ride, have a bike rack or a work truck, or just love the idea of no one touching your paint, we are the car wash for you. We'll see you at Fabulous Freddy's.
Welcome to the Info West Halftime Show. A comprehensive lightning-fast look at the stars, stats, and highlights, plus score updates and reaction from around Region 9. And now, here is the ESPN 97.7 Region 9 Radio Network team.
Yeah, appreciate the internet people at Info West, 30-26. Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson with you. Before we dive into the stats, Andy, this is a fun, I was just going to say that, a fun, fast-paced, free-flowing, green-light shooting three-point team, and they were cold the first quarter. They got it going a little bit in the second quarter, and the Panthers got in a little foul trouble. That'll change in the second half. Taven Shepard will be back out on the floor, but Coach Hughes has got his full attention with his guys right now on this Mustang team.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to talk about the fun, the atmosphere. Both of these student sections have been awesome. There's a little photo bombing incident just a couple minutes ago here. Mustang jumping in front of the crowd photographing and taking of the Pineview student section. He was promptly escorted off the floor and out of the gym by the AD over there by the Crimson, so that was funny. The game itself has been fun as well. Been very impressed with the Mustangs, resolved their ability to rebound. I mean, they were down 7-0 before they scored a point. They came up, made some big shots. In the second quarter, Ivy was extended. They closed the gap. They made some threes, made some big plays. And maybe defensively, the way that they've been able to prevent guys like Fred Weeks and more, and even Hopper from doing much damage going towards the basket has been really impressive. Great team defense so far by the Mustangs.
This section competition going down right now is entertaining. It's funny the halftime show. You have the student section. They're orchestrating stuff. Primeview's kind of got the Christmas thing going. They got hats and elf outfits and all kinds of stuff. And the Mustangs coming in cowboy apparel. And right now, I don't know what's going on, but right now I kind of feel like Crimson students.
They're bringing it.
Squad.
Yeah, they're bringing it.
They're not phased whatsoever by what Pineview's, and that's what you love about Region 9. Really good sportsmanship and a lot of fun. We got a 4-point game. Let's break down the Wilkinson stats, brought to you by our friends at Wilkinson's. Lights, fans, home decor. They've got games over there. And, of course, I can't wait for my exterior lights to get there. My wife went shopping Black Friday and went to Wilkinson's. We got these exterior lights coming for the house. I think one of them's broke. I think rather than me try to fix it, I was just like, let's buy some new ones. And homeowners, contractors, everybody love shopping at Wilkinson's. Pineview led by 2 guys with 6 points. That was Michael Moore and Jared Sudweeks. 4 apiece for Bice off the bench, and then Ryan Hopper, as well as Jared Kohler, and then 2 points for Taven Shepard, who, again, didn't play much in that second quarter with the 2 fouls. Individual scoring, it was Schneider with 2, 3 for Ryan Roundy, 2 for Daniel Wade, 2 for Bowen Clough. Jacob Nelson had 6 on 2 threes. Brighton Terry had 2. And Travis Matthews had 2 quick buckets, and he only played like a minute late in that second quarter. And then Trey Rockhill leading the way. Again, it helps to get 9 points in the first half when you get 4 points on one play, when you get the foul, the 3 drops, and then he converts from the stripe.
Yeah, he is playing inspired basketball. The whole Mustang team is right now. I mean, the way that they are communicating defensively, moving the ball around on offense, I think their challenge right now is anytime they get that guy in the baseline and drive, Pineview is just too good at rotating and getting in front of them, causing charges, which create turnovers and give the ball back to the Panthers. But so far, the role players in the front court have done a good job getting rebounds and getting their hands up, making it hard for people to get easy baskets. I think Pineview's game plan coming into this was get it to Kohler, get it to Shepard, get it to Moore going towards the basket. Our guys with length, they can't stop us. They're not going to be able to get up and jump with us. But Crimson kind of proved worthy of that task tonight, getting up, protecting the rim, and making it difficult for some of these guys from Pineview who are really good at driving to the basket. Meanwhile, they're also doing a great job on Sudweeks. I mean, Sudweeks has had only a couple of attempts, 1 made tonight from 3. They're doing a good job keeping all eyes on him.
I'm searching for some Region 9 score updates, but let's do this. Let's take another 60-second timeout, come back, talk second half adjustments, and then the action here from the pit. It's electric, folks. 30-26 Crimson Cliffs leading Pineview on ESPN Radio.
Join ESPN 97.7 every single Monday night at Bloomington Country Club for Monday Night Football parties. The Devin Dixon Show will be live. We'll have jersey giveaways if you've seen playing. We'll have a $9.77 special every Monday night. It's open to the public. We'll see you at the Bloomington Country Club.
Athletics can have a profound impact on your athlete's future. Winning experiences, working as a team, and building confidence lay the groundwork for future success. Let us at Intermountain Acceleration contribute to your athlete reaching their full athletic potential for a price you'll appreciate. Call 251-2256 to learn more. Let Intermountain St. George Acceleration help you reach your full athletic potential. Whether you compete on the field, court, track, or diamond, we have scientifically proven protocols that will help you take your game to the next level. Find us on Instagram at STG Acceleration or Acceleration St. George on Facebook to learn more.
Did you know that a colonoscopy is the most effective method of screening for colon cancer and can actually detect and prevent cancer in just one procedure? When caught early, the survival rate of colon cancer is 90%. Give your colon some love and get screened. Visit them online at utahgastro.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Appliance Wholesalers Plus on your Region 9 radio network.
Back at the pit, Pineview High School, Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson. Halftime's been brought to you by InfoWest. Appreciate Wilkinson for getting us some stats. And how about Rockhill, who is our sports and stalwart player? He's got 9. And then we went with Ryan Hopper, the point guard. He's gotten in the lane, got good looks for his teammates. They just haven't been consistently knocking them down. He does have 4 points and 3 assists, though.
And one of the best plays I've seen all year, and the spin move, fading towards the baseline, dropping it in. His footwork is fun to watch.
It will be Panther ball to start the second half. They'll be working left to right on your radio dial. Wearing the white. Mustangs, all red. And a beautiful play to get a wide open lay-in by Michael Moore. What about a motion play there?
Yeah, Moore curls from the opposite side, goes up and around a couple screens, wide open for an easy right-handed layup.
Coach Hosner, Pineview football coach, saying hello to us. He's in the building tonight. Danny Wade going to take a leap and lean three. Not a good shot, really. And they get an offensive rebound. Jacob Nelson's going to take a little better three. That won't fall. And then Jacob Nelson commits the foul.
Yeah, was trying to hustle to get the ball. Instead, I think kind of uses off arm to push Shepard just a little bit, enough to draw the foul.
30-28. Panthers got that opening bucket. They could tie it or take the lead here. Shepard. Again, got 2 fouls. Back out there for Coach Ryan Eves in Pineview. He'll give it to Moore. Moore. Back inside to Taven Shepard. Taven, wraparound pass Kohler. Great hands, and he puts it home.
Excellent job by Kohler on the reception, and good wraparound pass, post to post from Shepard to Kohler. They've been great at that so far this year.
Kohler's got 6 on the night. Just so consistent. He just slowly puts in points throughout the evening. Inside they go, Bowen Clough. Off the window, got it. That was a tough shot, and Clough got his 4th point of the evening.
It was. He looked a little unstable going backwards towards the hoop, but was able to put it up with finesse off the glass to match Kohler.
So late in the third quarter, Dixie leads Cedar 28-22 as Taven Shepard goes in and breezes by the defender for the right-hand lay-in.
Yeah, Sampson just fell asleep a little bit on the Panther there, and he went all the way to the hoop easy for a layup.
And Danny Wade at the other end it's a drop. A foul comes, the and one opportunity. He hung in the air, took the contact, and got it to roll over the front of the iron and drop to the net. Danny Wade's got now 4 points, and now make it 5 as he connects on the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line. Don't forget your stocking stuffers. Coupon book sale goes through the end of the year, but get them for a nice little gift for the holidays. That's a great stocking stuffer for anybody that has a car. Studweeks, curls, turns, shoots, 3, doesn't go. Stud still 6 points, but that was a good look at a 3. Nilsson to Wade. Wade's going to hoist a 3. That's too strong off the iron. Rebound tipped around. Rockhill comes away with it. Whips it to Bowen Clough. Clough back outside to Sampson. Nelson pump fake. 3. Missed it. James hitting the boards.
They are. A lot of second opportunities, getting up, being scrappy, knocking the ball back to their teammates.
Here come the Panthers. Pineview. Down by 3, 35-32. Poked away. David Shepard has it. Give to Sud. Sud to the lane. Kick out Kohler. He'll drive, split the defender, miss the charge, and lay it home. Jared Kohler.
And you got to close out hard on a guy like Kohler, but that allows him to go right past you. When you commit too hard to him, he goes to the left side, and another easy leg going towards the basket for the Panthers.
Kohler's got 8. At the other end, we got a block as Cole Sampson drives in. And was that Michael Moore, or was that Taven Shepard? If it's on Shepard, it's number 3. And it's on Michael Moore. That's good news for Coach Eves. That's only the first on Mikey.
Sampson knocks down the first free throw. Good job by him going towards the basket. They're a 3-point shooting team, but I like they're not just settling for that with the lead. As Sampson went and got fouled, and he'll knock down both free throws.
Yeah, he's got his first 2 points of the night on the stripe. Holmes bringing you high school basketball here on the Region 9 Radio Network. Panthers going to work offensively. Quick update, Jazz lead 49-41. Kohler, baby hook, off the window, no, too strong. Shepard, rebound. David Shepard, left-hand hook, that won't go. Put back Kohler, this time it drops.
And Kohler is fired up at that one. Good job defensively. I thought by Clough to get hands up, get him off the block, but he's always around for that offensive rebound.
He's got 6 of his 10 in the quarter. Inside, beautiful pass, and Bowen Clough with the bucket with the left hand. Almost identical to the one he made earlier in the quarter.
What a bullet pass from Rockhill from the three-point line, top of the key to a couple defenders, right to his man for an easy layup.
39-36, Mustangs with the 3-point edge on Pineview midway through the third quarter. 4:15 on the clock. Inside, Shepard blocked away, lost control, and here comes Trey Rockhill. Rockhill, Mustangs to the corner to Sampson. Back out top to Nilsson. Coach Winters, horns down signal. So set a high pick, nothing there. Kick it to Wade. He'll step into a three. That won't go. These guys all have green lights to hoist. Hopper almost carried. No call. Got it, gave it up, and then got it right back. Now set up the offense for the Panthers. Hopper. Kick out to Kohler. Kohler to Michael Moore. Moore. Back to Shepard. Shepard straight away. Couple bounces looking for a handoff to Sud. Sud going by Wade. Step back three. Got it. Flash. Down it goes.
It was great effort by Wade, but when he can hit that step back, create space like you did the Sunweek and still knock it down, that is a big-time shot.
We're tied at 39, folks, here on ESPN Radio. Nielsen, handoff. Give it up to Sampson, now back out top to Danny Wade. Wade goes right, now changes back to the left side. Uses a Bowen Club screen. Kick out to Rockhill. Rockhill, little drive, little hang, and an offensive foul on Trey Rockhill.
And the Mustangs have several charges. I don't know if that's their third or fourth charge called against them going towards the basket. Pine's doing a good job getting position and just catching people in the air out of control for the charge.
Nielsen checks out. Jackson Schneider checks in. So it's Clough, Wade, Rockhill, Schneider, and Sampson on the court for head coach Casey Winters. Starting five out there for Coach Eves, and they get it to Shepard. Drive the lane, hang, and can't get the end one, but he fouled.
Shepard hasn't had his best game offensively. He's coming off a game where he scored up 15-something points for the Panthers. Tonight he's been a little bit more quiet, but they need his athleticism going towards the basket against this Mustang team.
Shepard at the line. Oh, he got it. Got the foot in the roll. Kind of hung on the rim and then fell back through. 2:37 mark here. Panthers back on top, 40-39. Momentum's kind of hanging there for either team to grab. Shepard for one more. And he got that one as well. So later in the game, we're going to be selecting, as we always do, our Dad's Trucking Player of the Game. Dad's Trucking, running strong since 1988, one of the largest LTL carriers. We see a Dad's Trucking truck this holiday season. Give them a break out on the road, give them plenty of room, and thank them for getting you all your day-to-day items this holiday season. Can't take that for granted, those truck drivers getting you everything. You know, you think you get it from Amazon, but how does it really get to you?
Yeah, that's right. They're the heroes of the holidays for sure.
We got an Intercap Lending timeout. Just a 30. We'll keep it right here on ESPN Radio. It's a good one right now. 41-39. As Skylar Ince saying hello to us. Former teammate of your big bro.
That's right. I haven't seen Skylar in a while.
Yeah. Good people. I love Skylar.
Good to see a bunch of Trey Farms fans tonight. Dylan Hendrickson helping out.
Screech is the freshman coach when he's not playing football for the team.
That's awesome.
Give him back to his alma mater. How fun was it to see Dylan Hendrickson this year for the 60 State football team? So 41-39 after Shepard hits both free throws. Nielsen stepped back. Or no, that's Rockhill. Left it short. Rebound in the corner. And a nice rebound by Moore. Right, and carries back in for the Mustangs. So is Travis Matthews. Excited to see Q's little brother. He's only a sophomore, Andy, and he's going to be tall. And an open three for Shepard, and he got the friendly roll. He started to follow his own shot, but he got it to go anyway.
Big shot for Pine. He extends the lead to 5, and the Mustangs have been quiet. So backdoor cut, beautiful pass, but it's going to be another charge.
Yeah, he was camped there, and he tried to dodge most of it. Jackson Snyder, though, was just leaning enough that when the contact came, it was sold, and that's the correct call. Although you could have argued it could have been a no call because it wasn't a ton of contact, but he was still parked 1,000, boom, then the hit came. So, timeout, and this time we'll take it. Timeout's brought to you by Intercap Lending. And it's 44-39. Pineview on top. 1:51 left in the third quarter on ESPN Radio.
Are you a fan that needs a fan? Or a Gramps that needs a lamp? Well, Wilkinson's House of Lighting is your fan, light, and home decor expert. Whether you're a contractor or a homeowner, rely on Wilkinson's House of Lighting. Wilkinson's, saving the world one light at a time.
Intercap Lending, your hometown mortgage lender, offering mortgages for all of your home financing needs. Intercap also specializes in reverse mortgages as well as Hispanic loans. Intercap Lending, welcome home. NMLS number 190465.
Go see the winning team, and that's Team D Auto Sales. Jason and Parker always have the best deal on used cars, trucks, and SUVs. They'll shoot you straight, and they won't be beat. 488 East St. George Boulevard or online at teamdautosales.com.
Team D, Team D. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Fabulous Freddy's on your Region 9 radio network.
Back to live action. Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson with you. Panther basketball here out of the timeout. Again, 1:35 left in quarter number 3. Panthers want more. Shepard, baby hook. That time, no. Pretty good look for him, though.
Yeah, Shepard being aggressive on the offensive end, especially in this third quarter.
Hand off to Roundy. It's Roundy, Brighton Carey, Jackson Snyder, and then you got Danny Wade and Travis Matthews out there. So Coach Winters getting his starters a little breather. Travis, triple threat. Hand off to Roundy. Roundy working on Sudweek. Drives in and stripped and stolen away by Kohler. What a defensive play by Jared Kohler. Ahead to Moore. Coaches want thumbs up. Hopper. Hand off to Sudweek. Still has his dribble, uses it, and loses it. Just the 8th turnover of the night. Crimson has 6. But Pineview had 4 early, and they've done a much better job. And a stop-pop jumper from just inside the three-point line goes for Danny Wade. They get inside to David Shepard, off the window, and down it goes. Scoring starting to pick up here to end the third.
And this is when Pineview really looks to close out quarters. They just got an easy bucket in transition with Crimson losing track of David Shepard.
Will the Panthers hold for one? It's deflected out of bounds. And they'll stay with Pineview. They're up 46-41. 21 ticks left on the Bloomington Country Club clock. Triggering it in and turning it over are the Mustangs. And a breakaway one-hand slam. He points it. When it hits the cylinder, it'll be Mustang basketball. Shepard tried to one-hand it, and it just bounced back out.
And we know he has that athleticism. Coach Eves was very frustrated on the miss. He had a chance to extend the lead for the fourth quarter, and a frustrating miss there on the dunk.
You don't want him to pull that out. You want him to throw it down, but he just got to make it or lay it in. Now a 3 blocked. Kohler half court. Good if it goes. Way too strong. The fans are loving it at the pit tonight. Panthers have rallied to take a 46-41 lead on the one-loss scoreboard. Fourth quarter coming up when we come back on ESPN Radio.
Southwest Diesel is a factory dealer for Caterpillar and Cummins engines. What others can't fix, Southwest Diesel can. Save time and money and choose Southwest Diesel. Fixing semi-trucks, motorhomes, and more from bumper to bumper. Southwest Diesel, there when you need a fix. 673-6342.
We at Sport Clips know that any day could be your big day. At Sport Clips, your MVP experience starts with a precision haircut, a legendary hot steam towel, and a massaging shampoo. Go ahead. You deserve it. The MVP treatment at Sport Clips. No appointment necessary.
Fixing things just got easier in Southern Utah. Bucks Ace just opened its doors right in your backyard at the Dino Crossing in St. George and in Hurricane. Stop by Bucks Ace today for hand-picked brands like Bellspar, Craftsman, and Steel. We'll see you at the new Bucks at the Dino Crossing.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Hearst Ace Hardware on your Region 9 radio network.
Well, Andy, crowd's fired up. You fired up?
I mean, these are the two of the best student sections I've seen.
Especially this early in the season.
Regular, yeah, absolutely. They're tremendous.
And it is a 5-point Panther lead going to the fourth. Mustangs inbounding, get it into the corner. Losing it, then regaining it. Jacob Nilsson, he'll take a one-handed runner from 12 out, and they miss it off the back iron. No good. Here comes Pineview. Mikey Moore grabs the board. He'll bring it across half court. Now he'll give it to Hopper, the Panthers' point guard. Left elbow to Shepard, handoff to Hopper. Hopper has it taken away by Danny Wade. That was some thievery right there. Wade kick to the corner. Drive the baseline, lost the dribble, out top, extra pass. Nielsen to Clough. Clough whips it outside. Stolen by Hopper. Hopper drives, hangs, hits. Nice. Hopper with the breakaway lay-in. Oh, my.
Goes right into the body of Cole Sampson, the bigger man, and is able to swing it up with his right arm off the glass for 2.
Hopper's got 6. Danny Wade pointing instructions out. Sampson comes up, high 2-guard set with Bone Clough at the free throw line. Panthers have played a little 2-3 zone action here to switch it up. And I like that. Give them a different look here. Mustangs around the perimeter. Danny Wade drives, kicks. Over to Rockhill. He'll dribble up to the free throw line. Stop, pop. Missed it off the back iron. It was online, just too strong.
And offense has been tough for the Mustangs for the last while. They've been unable to get anything easy by the basket, and they're losing their legs, and jumpers aren't falling like they were.
I'll tell you what, though, I'm impressed with this Crimson fight. Kohler. And you got like Primeview's composure, too, coming back. And offensive foul called on Sudweek. And did he push off with the left arm a little bit there as Cole Sampson draws the foul on Jared Sudweek?
Yeah, Sampson was a little bit to the side. Yeah, it may have been the off arm. I didn't think there was a ton of contact initiated by Sudweek. He's still looking for answers, but finally a charge goes in favor of the Mustangs.
So Canyon is leading 50-42 over Pineview with 6:43 left in the fourth quarter. Another update brought to you by Hearst Ace Hardware. And an empty possession there for the Mustangs. Here comes Pineview.
It's going to be Hopper running the offense, looking for more on the wing, trying to set something up for Sudweek. Instead, they throw it in to Kohler on the left block. He's going to miss the left, get his own rebound, put it back up, miss it again, but I think they're going to get a foul called on the Mustangs. Bowen Clough, which will send Kohler to the Fabulous Freddy's free throw line.
Halftime update, Jazz up 58-47 right now. So good first half for the Utah Jazz at home against Orlando.
Kohler misses the first free throw.
Roundy checking in for Cole Sampson. Bowen Clough checking out. Jackson Schneider back in. So Roundy, Schneider. And then you got Nielsen as a free throw good by Kohler. Kohler?
Kohler,
yep. Splits the pair. That's a 49-41 lead. And another empty possession for the Mustangs. They turn it over. Unofficially, I have that as now the 7th Mustang turnover. They might have had one more in there. I could have missed. Still, both teams, since some early turnovers, have done a decent job in the turnover department. With 5:14 left, though, Mustangs need some stops, and then they need some buckets. They want to win this road game in Region 9. Inside Shepard, turnaround jumper on the floor. They wave off the bucket as it drops through with good officiating there to quickly point to the ground immediately.
Good job by Shepard. Every time he gets Rockhill on his back, he goes right towards the basket. He knows he has an advantage, and that time Rockhill's only choice was to reach around and grab his arm.
Travis Matthews checking back in. Nielsen checking out. I love this. Coach Casey Winters putting his arm around Nielsen. Little coaching over there. Inbound to Shepard. High grab. Hand off to Kohler. Kohler, sneaky little left-hand shove. Got it in a foul. Kohler with the and one at the 5-minute mark to push the lead to 10, matching their largest lead of this game.
And another crafty move. I thought a good position there by Matthews, but Kohler is just so good down low at forcing his will and getting to the basket. He makes the free throw as well.
And it's timeout taken now, 52-41 after the three-point play by Kohler. And we'll take the break as well. Full timeout, 52-41 on the one-loss scoreboard. Pineview has the 11-point lead, their largest of the night.
Stilson Centra Vacuums has innovative new retractable hoses. It's the easy, yet powerful and convenient way to clean. It stores itself hidden in your wall. That's Stilson Centra Vacuum for a cleaner, healthier home built in. Call 229-9564 or go to stilsons.com.
Are you finally ready to build your very own home? How about the new Desert Color? Homes has 4 new model homes ready for you to come tour. Single-family homes and townhomes starting as low as $280,000. Homes, family tradition since 1890.
Attention Southern Utah golfers. Are you ready for the best time of year to go play some golf? Well, it's cooling down and time to treat yourself with a round with your friends and family at Sand Hollow Resort. The course is fantastic with 27 holes. Why not play all day? Get your tee times by calling 435-656-GOLF. And exciting news, the new Rock Bowl concert venue at Sand Hollow is the perfect night out with friends and family. Check out the concert lineup at sandhollowresorts.com or on Facebook or Instagram. For events, concerts, and golf, call Sand Hollow Resort at 435-656-GOLF.
You're listening to the Region 9 Game of the Week, brought to you by Homes. Tradition since 1890 on your Region 9 radio network.
Crimson gets Danny Wade on the inbound. He gets it over to Schneider. Schneider going to drop the baseline and can't get it to go. So another empty possession. 4:40 left in the game, and Pineview leads by 11. And a nice give and go. Kohler's going to score with the left hand. Kohler's on fire. He's got 16, a game high.
And spreading out his arms and doing the airplane on his way back on defense. He's having a fun night tonight for Coach Eves and the Panthers.
Wade over to Roundy. Crimson having trouble scoring. They haven't scored in the fourth quarter. 4 minutes almost. Here comes the steal. And a lay-in this time by Shepard, and he got this one to drop. He missed the dunk earlier.
Yeah, I realized Alves just goes for the lay-in, put it off the glass, and rolls it in, and a big lead now. 15 points for the Panthers.
11 of Shepard's 13 coming in the second half, and again he was saddled with foul trouble. And now it's a full timeout. 56-41. We'll take it. Panthers up by the largest lead of the night. 15-point edge on the one-loss scoreboard. 4:04 left when we come back.
Hey basketball fans, this is Coach Roberts from Dixie High School. When the Flyers or any Region 9 team scores over 55 points in a game, remember to head to Yogurtland for the free Holbrook Asphalt Big Score Dessert. That's right, your first 5 ounces are free, thanks to the Holbrook Asphalt Big Score Dessert.
Finley Subaru has a brand new state-of-the-art showroom and service center complete, and it's fantastic. The same great lineup from Subaru now with beautiful new facility with unbeatable deals and more inventory than ever. Shop FinleySubaru.com or stop by for sales, parts, and service. 1453 Sunland Drive on the savings side of the freeway in St. George.
Accidents happen. When they do, call the attorneys at One Law, 435-634-1529. One Law makes it easy to find highly skilled, passionate lawyers. Call 634-1529 or go to onelaw.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Sky Mountain Golf on your Region 9 radio network.
Back live here at the pit. Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson with you. Andy, Panthers just broke this game open in that first 4 minutes of the fourth quarter. They take a 5-point lead. They go on a 10-0 run, and they're up by 15.
And, you know, Crimson Cliffs has had a really good game. They've gone cold here, obviously, in the second half, but they don't have that one guy who can just force his will and get them out of a drought. Rocco's going to pull up for a jumper here and just miss long.
Yeah, I felt like Rocco needed a shot. He hadn't had too many in that fourth quarter yet. And you know, just inside the three-point line, can't get that to drop the long range. Danny Wade almost had a steal. Instead, he gets hit with a foul on a reach-in, and Hopper is going to go to the line. This in the bonus now. That is now 18 foul on Crimson. Only 3 on Pineview. Might not matter the 3:34 mark, but Panthers going to have to steal it from the free throw line. Hopper missed the front end. Have one more true 1-1. Here comes Sampson. Sampson to Schneider. Back out to Danny Wade. Wade. Left angle. Is it to Nielsen? Nielsen fouled as he attacked the rim. Now, I don't think he was trying to shoot. I think last second he looked up past that. And he will shoot too.
Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. It was definitely up high in the air by the rim.
No, they're just,
they changed it.
The foul was on number 2. That's why I thought he was saying shoot 2. So they get Sudweeks on the personal foul. That's the confusion in the broadcast booth. Panthers by 15. 3:05 to go. Sampson. Mustangs. Nielsen. Need a bucket and a whistle and a foul on Michael Moore on a hand check. Just impeding him a little bit. Not much there. And a whistle. It is the final. Dixie has beaten Cedar 45-32. 10-0 run, early fourth. Breaks that open, kind of like we're seeing here.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Flyers. They're now 2-0 in region play. Cedar drops to 1-1. They had beaten Hurricane by 3 in their first region game last week. By the way, only score we have on Desert Hills Hurricane is a halftime score, and Hurricane was leading 29-25. Still by the Panthers ahead to Hopper, laying too strong. He's had so much momentum, he just left it off the board way too much. Here comes Wade. Kick left side. Gives it up, gets it back. Wade, triple threat, puts it on a bounce. Drives the lane. Over 2 defenders and 1. How about that for Danny Wade?
Good job by Wade hanging up. That was a tough shot. Taking a little contact, but he hung up in the air. And then good touch off the glass on the jumper. Cut it to a 13-point deficit with 2:37 left.
Well, you can see, I mean, Schneider's a senior, Roundy's a senior, Colin Clubb's a senior, Jacob Nelson's a senior. Everybody else is going to be back next year. This is a young team.
Yeah, they're young, and, so far have had a very impressive year, including this game, aside from the latter half of the third quarter and the fourth quarter, and now it's steal by Wade.
Wade laying, missed it, wide open, he missed it. And Shepard says it should have been off of Crimson, and now Coach Eves takes a full time out. They said Crimson ball, so we assume it'll be Mustang ball, down 12, 2:20 on the clock, when we come back. 60-second timeout on ESPN Radio.
Whether you're a weekend warrior or a full-time traveler, the call to roam lives in everyone. That's why Camping World wants to help you find the RV that's best for your needs. Say hello to a whole new world at Camping World in St. George at 1500 Hilton Drive.
First General Store and Ace Hardware is the helpful place when you're looking for that certain something. Family owned since 1946. Whether it's hardware, paint, lawn care, or sporting goods and toys, it's easy at Hearst Ace Hardware. We're open 7 days a week. Ace, the helpful place.
All right, everybody, huddle up. It's time to go through the X's and O's. Plaque and Tartar don't take days off, and neither do we. At Johnson Pediatrics, they know the importance of teaching proper dental health early. Call now for the $79 new patient special, 628-0511.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Wilkinson's on your Region 9 Radio Network.
Back at the pit, Devin Dixon, Andy Thompson with you. Panthers lead by 12, 2:20 left. Crimson will have possession. Inbound to Sampson. Sampson beyond the three-point line. Guarded by Sudweek. Sampson goes right angle to Schneider. Schneider kick it back out. Danny Wade. He'll kick a dribble, hard dribble, and then pull up the three, and he missed it way left. Outlet to Moore. Here comes Pineview. Rock Hill. Moore dribbles, kicks. Circle it over to Shepard. Shepard looking for a handoff. Instead, they flip the screen, and Hopper lays it home. How about that?
Heads up play by Hopper. Mustangs overcommitted 2 or 3 guys out on the perimeter. Wide open down on the block. Easiest bucket of the night.
Because Shepard so often gave that handoff to Sudweek, Hopper insisted it goes right to the basket. Shepard, instead of handing it, whip passes it for an easy lay-in. That might have been your Pine Soul Sailors Plus playmaker play of the game as Hopper puts it in. Ryan Hopper's got 8, 13 for Shepard, 11 of which have come in the second half. And Cole, I think, got 16 tonight to pace all scores for Crimson. Danny Wade's got 10, but Rockville has not scored in the second half after he had 9 at intermission.
Yeah, Rockville, I think the Mustangs offensively, all game they really had a lot going towards the basket. They were making some shots in transition. They were playing good defense, creating a lot of turnovers. But when everything you do offensively is from 15 feet and out, it makes it difficult to sustain over 4 quarters, and they just ran out of gas.
Only 3 players, Daniel Wade, Colt Sampson, and Bowen Clough have scored in the second half. Of course, they've only scored 14 total points. Whatever Coach Eves was preaching, it must have included some defense. They have played much better than and it helps to have Taven Shepard on the floor. Pull-up jumper for Sampson, missed it too strong. Rebound Hopper. Hopper doing everything tonight. Full outlet ahead to Shepard. Shepard tried to foul and they couldn't, so he just lays it in anyway. Shepard with 15.
What a game he's had, that time in transition when he gets the ball with his back to the basket. He's done excellent tonight, really aggressive. night for Taven Shepard as Trey Rockhill knocks down the turnaround, Jay.
Yeah, Rockhill with now 11. But probably too little too late. Still a 14-point lead, but it's steal by Crimson. Oh, they call a foul. So Hopper gets fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. No, it won't. It'll be one more, 1-on-1. The 19th foul on Crimson Cliffs. The Mustangs down 60-46, just 1:02 left. And it looks like Pineview cruising and in control here. We take something miraculous here, but you never know. We saw Pineview come back from down 10 with about 3 minutes to go last Tuesday to beat Desert Hills by 1. But this lead might be insurmountable, especially with Hopper at the line hitting the first. Did miss the second, though. In and out, it spins no good. And here comes Danny Wade. Wade, kick out. 3 by Nielsen. Left it short. High rebound, Shepard. Shepard can leap. And now foul. Kohler will walk down. Double bonus time. And Pineview can seal this from the line.
What a game Kohler's had on both sides of the floor. He and Shepard, really the front court, have really led the Panthers tonight in multiple ways. Sudweek didn't have his best shooting tonight. Only had a couple attempts at the 3. Hopper did a good job distributing, but both Taven and Kohler did a great job sparking this offense in the second half.
Here's the free throw from Kohler. And got it. The second one drops. So 62-46. Wade drives the lane, kick out. Stop, pop, baseline jumper, no good for Rockhill. And they'll quickly foul. Probably could have let that play out, but one more foul. Doubt they'll foul the rest of the way with the Panthers up by 16. The Kohler make both those free throws. He missed the first to make the second, Andy. Got to get that down in my box. I think he split them. I was looking at the score on Twitter that's what I get for trying to multitask. Hopper to the line. Hopper, the first of 2 up in the air, no good. So one more for Ryan Hopper, and all the starters checking out. Mikey Moore's going to stay in. And we don't know how bad Hall was hurt, but he's going to try to come back into this game for Hopper as they make the free throw and allow the substitution to come in. Michael Moore will check out as well. So you got, with 32.7, all the starters lifted for Coach Eves. Wade, across half court. Wade going to take a 3 and too strong. Rebound tipped around. Back out to Rockhill. Rockhill, 15-foot jumper from the line. Got it. Offensive rebound, and then Rockhill hits that shot. He's got 18 seconds. And one. They said it was. I didn't know there was a foul there.
Yeah. I think it was number 12, Cooper Mills, who just subbed in for Pineview. Hit him on the hand as he was following through. Pineview going to try to run it out here.
No fouls. 9 seconds left, and they passed it. And there's a dunk attempt that was slipped out of the hand, and it throws it into the backcourt, and it will count if it goes, but the shot from Wade doesn't fall. Mamone missed the lay-in, and the Christmas outfits pour onto the court. Panthers are now 5-1.
Yeah, second home region game in a row that they've been able to charge the floor. And they deserve it. That student section was awesome. They brought a ton of energy to the Panthers tonight in the big win. They, kind of blew the doors off the Mustangs in that second half, especially the fourth quarter. They win 63-49 at home to go 2-0 in region play in this young season.
So they pull away to win it by 14, and we'll have the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game report when we come back. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. We'll hope to hear from Coach Ryan Eves. Panthers get the dub over Crimson Cliffs here on ESPN Radio. We'll get you some final scores from around the region when we come back as well. Stick with us.
Ernie's 2 Sinclair Station has you covered all day, every day. Stop in for great breakfast to help you start your day. Breakfast burritos, biscuits, egg gravy, and more. Plenty of healthy snacks and protein bars to help you power through the afternoon and end your day by letting them take care of dinner. Their famous chicken strips are always a fan favorite and the best in the West. Call ahead to your closest location for large orders. They're always happy to help. Don't forget, they're now on your newest Starving Student Card. So stop into Ernie's with locations in St. George, Hurricane, Cedar, and in Beaver.
AWP has the GE appliances that will make people say,
Ooh, what are those?
when they walk into your kitchen, like their Cafe Series chef-inspired ranges that help you cook and look like the pros and give you gourmet results without the guesswork, or built-in wall ovens to bake, roast, and broil, and modern refrigerators that will make a statement in your kitchen. It's easier than you think to buy direct from the distributor and save at Appliance Wholesalers Plus. Visit the playmakers that sell GE at AWP today, across from the Bloomington Walmart, St. George.
Shh. He's right there. I didn't sign up for this. I thought we were hunting elk. I'm going to die in the bed of your truck.
Ah, knock it off. I bought this Lear topper from St. George Topper. It's custom fit to the truck, has automatic lock, so as long as we stay in here, we're safe from what's out there.
Oh, we're going to die.
It's hunting season, and no matter what you're hunting for or what's hunting you, what's inside the bed of your truck needs protection. Bring your truck to the local experts at St. George Topper. St. George Topper, on the boulevard. Don't go topless.
Infoless can take your website from A to Z. They have a full website team that can help you with web design, logo, search engine optimization, and their unique content management systems that allow you to update and edit your own website. Isn't it time to come home to Infoless, the internet people?
Enjoy a beautiful day at Sky Mountain. The golf course is in excellent shape, and be sure to bring your camera. Sky Mountain Golf Course in Hurricane. Call to book your tee times. 435-635-7888. Hit it to the sky at Sky Mountain.
This game is in the books, and the action is over, but the Region 9 Radio Network team has the final stats, stars, and awards ready to deliver to you inside the Johnson Pediatrics post-game show. And it starts right now on your hometown sports source.
And we're back at the pit where the fans are cheering for the home team. The Pineview Panthers get the victory as Coach Ryan Eves joining us now in our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game report as we clean it all up, a 63-49 victory. And Coach, this was an inspired Panther team in the second half. Some foul trouble got you a little bit behind the eight ball in the first half, and it was kind of a tale of two halves. I got you, Coach?
Yeah, I think you there.
Well, let's check that. How about now?
Yeah, a little better.
Can you hear me? We switch it up there. Andy, fix that mic for me. Coach, it was a tale of two halves.
Yeah, really they came out and in transition they were really good tonight, I thought. That's where the first half we just got into foul trouble, and we just took quick shots on offense and led to some easy buckets for them in the first half. Second half, I thought we finally locked in a little bit on the defensive end and took care of business, took some charges, got to the help, some nice things.
What did you say to the guys at the break? Was it more of a defensive talk, or was it more offensive? Because you got a lot better defensively, but the offense complemented it too in the second half.
I don't know if I can repeat some of the things I said, but
was it a Rolly Massimino halftime?
Yeah, I was pretty upset. I'm not gonna lie. They know it doesn't happen very often at halftime. Usually, same thing with the timeout. Like if I'm calling timeout, you're gonna hear it for a minute. I just thought they were just playing soft. weren't being aggressive, weren't moving the ball on offense. That's one thing last year. We were so tough. We were always patient. We shared the ball. So we're getting there. We're still working some kinks out, which is kind of funny bringing back 5 starters. But
Coach, you've had big games from, your guards at times this year. Tonight, it was, especially in the second half, Shepard was awesome on both sides of the ball, being super aggressive. Anytime he got the ball in the paint, obviously, Kohler always is right where you need him to be, offensive rebound and stuff like that.
I mean, for us to say we have a size advantage is kind of not rare. Between those two, Taven and Jared Kohler, they battle every day. Yeah. I mean, they're not big. They're not, they don't have anybody by 4 inches. They just battle. I thought Taven responded really well. Kohler's always solid for us, so it was fun to see.
Talked about that breakaway dunk. Is Shepard going to hear a little bit about that from teammates next week? I mean, wide open. He just his point.
Yeah, you should see him in practice. He throws down as hard as any kid I've coached. Sometimes he just gets a little excited, but I'll take it, man. He played hard. He got out in the lane, got a steal. Good for him, you know.
Coach, you went to your bench a little bit, tonight as always, but it seems like Benson Shepard kind of plays with his role in the offense, is a reliable guy off the bench for you.
Yeah, he's doing a lot of great things. I think he played a little timid tonight. Kind of a bit. I mean, Desert Hills was a big game, but it was a little more packed tonight. He's getting there. For a sophomore, he does a lot of great things. I think he's going to be solid for us over the next couple of years.
I wanted to ask you about the bench because I wasn't sure. I know you're starting five, a lot of experience. They're as good a starting five as anybody. But there was some question marks about your bench. One of the other guys outside of Benson was Bice. Bice came in there when he needed it, when he got in foul trouble, and Shepard had to sit most of that second quarter. Yeah. He looked pretty good.
Yeah, he rebounds. I mean, he's in every rebound in practice. He works his butt off. I was happy to see him have some success tonight.
Did you feel in this game, Coach, it's obviously a rivalry. There's kids on their team that were at Pineview, the student section, stuff like that. I mean, the atmosphere tonight was awesome, right?
Well, I mean, that's probably right now, as far as a little bit of tension between the schools, that's probably our biggest rival as far as just losing a lot of kids. I mean, 2 kids on that starting group played for us last year, So
Jacob Nilsson and Sampson? Phil Sampson?
Yeah. So, it is what it is. I mean, I wish them the best over there. They're good players.
Yeah. They shoot a lot of threes. Yeah. I thought you guys shot a lot of threes, Coach.
We knew coming in. It's kind of what they have. I mean, they got a lot of shooters, and they kind of live and die by the threes. So.
They're probably not going to win the Region 9 title, but they're going to give everybody their best shot this year.
Oh, I don't think there's, like I've said before, it's not like you're going to go into Crimson. I mean, they got Snow Canyon early. They got enough talent to win some games for sure.
So, talk to me a little bit about the next tournament coming up. This is a special one. You and I have talked about this before. Coach Walker was on staff with you for years, meant so much to Pineview and local sports in our community, and passed away. And this tournament's named after him. And I got to know him over the years. I'd go over there to the old Staley Catering, and I'd sit and talk sports for 3 hours. I'm like, Darren, I got to go back to work, And so, Coach Walk Classic, you guys hosted. It's at Dixie State, and every year I show up and I'm like, we need more fans there. We need more support from the community because you've got region game against, you could see 4 region games in a row, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. You get to see all the talent that this town has to offer at the high school level, and you got some great competition coming in.
I mean, yeah, you're talking Lone Peak, Westlake, Payson, Springville, Manti, and Logan, plus our local schools. That's some great teams. I mean, the one thing we've been working with the Walker family on is we're going to try to do a little more, centered around Christmas. That's something Coach Walker loves.
Yeah.
So we got a little thing in the program just to write up about being able to donate. Anybody that wants to donate to the Coach Walker Foundation, there'll be a little write-up on how to do that so that we can, maybe in the future start giving some families Christmases is our goal. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love to hear that. So, again, any of our fans, if you're listening tonight, you're probably a fan of Region 9 basketball or the game of basketball. You're going to see some high-level basketball. I mean, Dixie won again tonight. Looked like, I think Snow Canyon closed out Canyon View. I don't know the final on that Hurricane Desert Hills, but there's 4 Region 9 teams playing alongside you guys out there, and it's going to be fun.
Oh, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited. Like you said, I hope we can get the local community involved a little more. I mean, it's great basketball, and you play in a college arena. It's pretty special.
I want to talk a little bit about your schedule. Is there any method to how you schedule these games and whatnot with the host school? I mean, you got a lot of coaches wanting this or that or that, or talk to me about how much work it is to put this whole thing together and how you go about scheduling who you play.
We had it kind of set, and got a phone call from the Lone Peak coach. I mean, Lone Peak's been a name in this state for absolutely. I mean, three straight years state champs. I'm like, sure, come on down. We'd love to have you. And I told the guys, all right, we're playing Lone Peak. And I'm excited for it. I know they're talented. I mean, they lost the Wasatch Academy by like 8 or 10, but if we're playing good basketball, I think we can compete with just about anybody, in the state. But it's just going to be fun to see some teams. I mean, Westlake's always super competitive. I mean, Manti's like 7-0 in 3A. They're a good team.
They're no joke.
No, they won it last year, I believe.
So here's the schedule for fans. Thursday at 3 o'clock, Crimson plays Manti.
Yeah.
Then Desert Hills Logan. Then Westlake Payson, there's a little break. And then the nightcap, Pineview versus Lone Peak 7:30. And then 9 o'clock, Dixie Springville. Is that right, Coach?
Yep, sounds right.
And then Friday, you guys will play Logan, and then Saturday, you guys match up against Manti yourself.
Yeah, I like it. I think all three teams are going to be really competitive. You know, we're going to be gassed by day 4 for sure. I think we're already a little gassed tonight, but so is everybody else. You know, everybody else is probably playing 4 games this week, so we'll take it.
Coach Buck Classic this weekend. I know you got to go talk to your guys, and we'll see you down at the Burns Arena. We got 4 games Thursday and 4 games Friday, so we'll see you there.
Appreciate you guys.
Coach G's after the 63-49 victory, and we'll take another 60-second timeout. When we come back, we'll dive into the box score, break down all the Wilkinson stats for you, talk a little bit more about the schedule coming up, try to get you a final from every Region 9 game if we can before we step away for the night. So stick with us. Back for more Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game right after this timeout.
Listen up, Southern Utah. Fantastic news from your friends at Fabulous Freddy's. The River Road location has gone touchless. This is now the first ever touchless car wash in town. So if you drive a nice ride, have a bike rack or a work truck, or just love the idea of no one touching your paint, we are the car wash for you. We'll see you at Fabulous Freddy's.
Join ESPN 97.7 every single Monday night at Bloomington Country Club for Monday Night Football parties. The Devin Dixon Show will be live. We'll have jersey giveaways if you've seen playing. We'll have a $9.77 special every Monday night. It's open to the public. We'll see you at the Bloomington Country Club.
Athletics can have a profound impact on your athlete's future. Winning experiences, working as a team, and building confidence lay the groundwork for future success. Let us at Intermountain Acceleration contribute to your athlete reaching their full athletic potential for a price you'll appreciate. Call 251-2256 to learn more. Let Intermountain St. George Acceleration help you reach your full athletic potential. Whether you compete on the field, court, track, or diamond, we have scientifically proven protocols that will help you take your game to the next level. Find us on Instagram at STG Acceleration or Acceleration St. George on Facebook to learn more.
This game is in the books, and the action is over, but the Region 9 Radio Network team has the final stats, stars, and awards ready to deliver to you inside the Johnson Pediatrics post-game show. And it starts right now on your hometown sports source.
Well, a game that was just a 5-point advantage to Pineview after Crimson had a 4-point lead at the half. Panthers outscore Crimson in the third quarter 20-11, and then cruise at least by the final score of 63-49. I don't know if you could call this a cruise control victory, but certainly the final score would indicate that. But I was very impressed, even in a loss, with Crimson's effort, even though they did not shoot it great from the field tonight.
No, they didn't shoot it great. I agree with you on the effort. I think they obviously outplayed them and out-efforted the Pineview Panthers in the first half and played with a lot of passion, a lot of fire, and there's a lot of young talent on this team. Like we were talking about Matthews, he comes in as a spark. He got subbed in late in the fourth quarter as well. He's going to be a player for them for years to come. Rock Hill can make buckets, shooting jumpers for 17 feet, shooting threes. He plays with a lot of fire. So this is a group that plays with a big chip on their shoulder. And even though they lost tonight, I think that they're going to win some more games in region, no doubt about it this year.
Dixie beats Cedar tonight, and that's the only confirmation we have on a win other than our game. Last report, it was 44-42 going into the fourth quarter about 15 minutes ago, maybe 20 minutes ago now, between Hurricane and Desert Hills. So that one's still up for grabs, and I have yet to see a final score.
Yeah, great matchup. We were talking about this one on the Devin Dixon Show earlier about these two teams and how close we thought it would be, and it looks like it's coming down to the wire up there at the Tigers Den.
Let's run down the scoring, and then, Andy, as we do so, let's hand out some awards, and then we'll take another look and see if we can get you every single final score from tonight and kind of wrap it all up here inside our Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. Thanks to Dr. Cody and his great staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. They got all your kids' dental needs handled. See why so many are choosing Johnson's for, everything. I love one thing is that cavity patrol they do. My daughter gets so excited when she goes over there because if she doesn't have a cavity, she gets prizes. And they got iPads and movies, and they just make it really comfortable. But I don't really remember going to the dentist. The only thing I remember when I was a kid is they had a talking parrot. And it was in the lobby, and I would sit there and it would repeat some of the words you'd say back. That's the only thing I can remember about the dentist. So I don't know that I hated it, but I know it's kind of a scary notion for younger kids. And Dr. Cody, really, really great with all your kids' dental needs. And with the holidays coming up, if you need to schedule something, give them a call, 656-0511. He's Andy. I'm Devin, and let's get you your Wilkinson stats on this one. Start with Crimson Cliffs. 49 total points. 2 from Jackson Schneider, the senior. 14 for Trey Rockhill, but he only had 9 until there was about a minute and a half left, and then he got that and one and then another bucket there. So he ends with 14 to lead the Mustangs. Danny Wade had 10. 8 of his 10 came in the second half. 3 for Ryan Roundy. 6 apiece for Bowen Clough and Jacob Nelson. 2 for Cole Sampson. 2 for Brighton Terry. And 4 for Travis Matthews. And he probably didn't even play 4 minutes on the court in the game.
Yeah, I was super impressed with him. I mean, he's muscular. He's only in 10th grade. We know he's going to grow, and the way that he finished around the rim tonight, especially in transition and traffic, was very impressive.
Well, we know what Quincy Matthews did at Desert Hills, and then a 4-year career at Dixie State for Coach Judkins and Coach Winters, and now Coach Winters is coaching his younger brother at Crimson Cliffs, and again, just a sophomore. I've been watching him because my son's a freshman. I've seen some of Travis, and you can see the talent oozing, and he's hit a big growth spurt. Again, let's check the Wilkinson statistics for the Pineview Panthers. Victorious tonight, 63-49. 17 points for Jared Kohler to pace them, and 13 of the 17 coming in that big second half.
Yeah, Kohler, I don't know how many offensive rebounds he had. He just is always there at the right time. I think he and Taven Shepard work off each other so well, passing the ball back and forth from block to block, always knowing where each other are. But Kohler had a blast tonight out on the floor. Super animated tonight after big play after big play.
Looking at the other scoring, 10 for Hopper.
Hopper had a good game, not his biggest scoring game, but so reliable, and that's what Coach Eve said in the post-game show, how he always comes through. Only was sick this week, didn't have a chance to practice. Yeah, so they weren't sure what to expect from him, but he comes in and plays so well tonight for Pineview.
Yeah, 10 points, bunch of assists, bunch of rebounds. Missed a couple lanes that maybe were a little bit of the legs there, not feeling well the last couple of days, but certainly, and congratulations to Ryan Hopper. He was voted on Twitter, our website, and by our panel as the Findlay Volkswagen Athlete of the Week. And he beat out some really good competition. Bryce Thomas from Hurricane, Jordan Matthews from Dixie, as well as Dallin Grant from Cedar City. So Panthers came out and voted for their point guard, Ryan Hopper. And then you had behind those two guys, 15 for Shepard, and 13 of his 15 came in half number 2. And he's long, and he rebounds bigger than 6'4", in my opinion.
Yeah, gets up above the rim. He did have that missed dunk that we were joking around about with Coach Eves. But, yeah, he's got that ability to get above the rim. And what was most impressive tonight was I think they felt like they had a physical advantage in the front court, both he and Kohler. Anytime they got the ball 10 feet in, they were going right at the rack. And that's why he had such an effective night tonight scoring.
Yep, no question. All right, let's try to get you some scores. We didn't have the Jazz game tonight here on your Jazz Radio Network, also your Region 9 Radio Network. We didn't get the Knights game on because we're doing this broadcast for you tonight, so let's give you some updates. Jazz lead after 3 quarters, 82-71, and Mitchell leading the Jazz with 21 points. And, 82-71, and right now, Markel Fultz, remember that guy? Top picks.
Yeah.
Didn't really last in Philly. He's leading Orlando with 14 points. So if you're getting home, you can catch the end of the Jazz game. And then, of course, Dixie winning earlier tonight, that long-standing rivalry. I was kind of hyping that history of Cedar-Dixie, and anybody that's a long-time resident in Southern Utah knows that that's always a fun one. And the two teams that are both really, really talented. Both had started 1-0 in region play. Cedar had beat Hurricane. Dixie had beat Pineview. Well, Dixie kind of went on a little run to start the fourth quarter. I think it was a 10-0 run and pulled away. I think it was a 45-32 victory for the Flyers. That game we had on the Triplecast 890 KDXU CEC TV, and it was streaming on Sports Radio 977.com. And how about the Flyers holding Dallin Grant to 9 points and no Reds players in double figures tonight?
Amazing.
Noah Lemke had 17 to pace Dixie. They're 2-0 and now 6-1. And we'll see the Flyers playing in the Coach Walk Classic this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday at Dixie State University.
A crazy box score there for both teams, really, with with Matthews being only 5 points and Lemke being their leading scorer at 17 points, but holding a guy like Dallin Graham, I mean, that's a huge team success right there to just 9 points in a victory for the Flyers.
Do know Snow Canyon won 69-60. So after they lost to Crimson Cliffs, they bounced back, beat Canyon-View, their second win of the season and their first region win. That's probably a big momentum boost for Coach Meacham and the Warriors.
Yeah, in desperate need. It was a weird way to start the season. You know, their first game overall in the preseason, Cole Warner comes out, has 30 points. The next game he has like 5 points or something like that. McKay Meacham has been on and off this year. We're really surprised. I think and a lot of other people were surprised when they lost to Crimson Cliffs in their first region game, but good to get back on track against the Falcons. I think that's a Snow Canyon team that should get better and better as the region season goes on because they started off slowly.
Yeah, and I'm just checking to see if we can get a D Hills score for you. We know it was 42-44 with the fourth quarter getting started. Desert Hills was down by 2, and I don't have a final score on that game just yet. So if we get something here in just a second, we'll let you know. This game in the book, 63-49. Andy, your final thoughts?
Just how impressed I was with Crimson Cliffs. I mean, for them to come out on the road in that first half, take the lead into the locker room, their fans were awesome, their players were all over the floor playing for each other. Coach Winters obviously has this team playing really good basketball and playing in his system, and it's being effective for him. It just comes down to closing out games, and you're playing arguably the best team in region, and you let one slip in the fourth quarter on the road. Not the worst thing that could happen. Obviously, a game they're going to learn a lot from heading into the weekend. Again,
Looking at the schedule ahead, here's what we've got on the broadcast schedule. It's brought to you by Utah Gastroenterology. If you need a colonoscopy, it doesn't sound fun, but they can help you, and it's the most preventable form of cancer if detected early. Go to utahgastro.com. Here's the lineup for our broadcast for you on Thursday. Crimson versus Manti at 3 o'clock. All these games will be, by the way, here on 97.7 ESPN, and I think we'll have a lot of them on the video stream, CEC TV as well. So if you're traveling out of town or whatever, then you can still keep up with the action if you're heading out early for the holidays. Logan then will play Desert Hills at 4:30. Pineview at 7:30 against Lone Peak. That'll be a huge test for Pineview.
Oh, I mean, Lone Peak's been the best team in the state, winning state championships for years. Going back to the Big Three from Lone Peaks 10 years ago or whatever. An incredible opportunity for Region 19 to tee off against Lone Peak.
Against the elite in the state for a while. Yeah, Dixie then will have the nightcap. It's a 9 o'clock start Thursday night against Springville. And again, all 4 of those games, the 3 o'clock, the 4:30, the 7 and the 9, or the 7:30 Pineview game and the 9 o'clock Dixie game Thursday night, all 4 of those on 97.7 ESPN, presented by Holmes Homes. Then Friday, Lone Peak Payson will be the 3 o'clock game, so we won't broadcast that, but we'll have action from 4:30 all the way through the final game. The 4:30 game is Manti-Dixie. That'll be followed at 6 by Springville Crimson. At 7:30, Logan Pineview. At 9 o'clock, D Hills Westlake. So a huge test there for Desert Hills. And then Saturday, we won't have any of the Saturday games for you, but you can go watch it at the Burns Arena. All these varsity games at the Burns Arena. Crimson versus Logan, 9 a.m. Noon will be Dixie Lone Peak, so Dixie will get a chance at the nights. Pineview will play Manti at I think that's 1:30, and then 3 o'clock Payson will battle with Desert Hills. So, fun games tonight. And a last-second layup. We just heard Hurricane wins on a last-second shot by 2, 60-58. So your winners tonight, Hurricane, they're 1-1, and Desert Hills might be the best team in this region to go 0-2. They've lost. Brutal. They lost by 1 to Skyview. Desert Hills lost by 1 to Pineview. They lose by 3 to Salem Hills over the weekend, and then they lose by 2 tonight to Hurricane. Quick math, what's that? 7 points and 4 losses by 7 total points for Coach Turley.
That's rough.
That is crazy. Snow Canyon wins 69-60 over Canyon-View. They're 1-1 in region play. Cedar Falls to Dixie. Cedar is Coach Beck wanted an up-tempo style. You look at the first two region games Cedars played in, they beat Hurricane 40-37.
Yeah.
And then it was 45-32, Dixie winning. Cedar really valuing the basketball, slowing the game down. They're long. They're playing some pretty good defense. I mean, I was watching Dixie score 70-plus in their Ken Robinson Classic games, and they get held to 45. They still win the game by 13, but Cedar is really good defensively. Now they got to find the offense. Down Grant held to just 9 points tonight.
Yeah, I mean, what a statement defensive win by the Flyers at home tonight against Cedar. And when they didn't have a lot of offense themselves, it was definitely a defensive struggle. Noah Lemke is able to step up and help them get over the top for a big win against the Reds.
Yeah, Crimson battle tonight, but they fall to Pineview 63-49. Rock Hill led the way for Crimson in the loss with 14, and you had 17 for Jared Kohler. I think we better go ahead and hand out awards and wrap this thing up. Who is it, Kohler or is it Taven Shepard as your dad's trucking player of the game?
Yeah, that's tough. For some reason, Shepard's kind of jumping out at me because of how well he did in that second half. I know Kohler had a great second half as well, but
that works good. But Shepard could be the dad's trucking player of the game with the 15.
He was incredible.
13 of those came in the second half. And then we can give Kohler remember he had that and one at about the 5-minute mark when Pineview was going on that barrage that made it a 10-point lead and they didn't look back. He had that and one lay-in where he got his own miss, went back up, was fouled, made the free throw. That pushed it up to 10. They ended up winning by 14 tonight. So we'll go with that as your Appliance Wholesalers plus Playmaker play of the game. There was nothing really late to decide. I thought the Hopper crossover to the spin move could have been, if we want to go something that happened earlier in the game, that was a top play nominee. And we appreciate the boys at GE, Sell GE at AWP. Go see Shane and Jesse and the guys over there. A beautiful showroom. They've got laundry sets, refrigerators, ovens. They got that new Cafe series. It's awesome. They got Samsung products now. If you need some kitchen appliances or a new washer and dryer, go see our boys that support us and the high school kids here in Region 9 this holiday season at AWP. They're across the freeway from the Bloomington Market. So all the finals in the books. One final thing for you tonight. We mentioned it earlier, but we need to mention it again. It's in effect right now. It's a little chilly today, but the action in the gyms around Southern Utah was warm to, if not hot. Go to Yogurtland because it's in effect from our game. So if you've been listening, you're just listening to post-game, it don't matter. The big score dessert from our friends at Holbrook Asphalt is in effect tonight. So you can head on your way home to Yogurtland. You can get, I like the tart, the plain tart. And then I like to get a little of the strawberries and a little of those cheesecake crumbles. And the first 5 ounces are free. Holbrook Asphalt's paying for it. They're such a great partner with us. Of course, they do so much in the communities and with HOAs and governments and cities with the pavement and the HA5. But a fun promotion. This is, I think, our 3rd consecutive year. And anytime your team or any Region 9 team scores over 55 points, which Pineview did tonight, they scored 63, you just go ask for it at checkout, and they'll give you your first 5 ounces free. If you load that thing up and you got 7-8 ounces, it might cost you $1 or $2, but still your first 5 ounces are absolutely FREE free. This has been the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show. For Andy Thompson, I'm Devin Dixon. Enjoy the rest of your night tonight, as it was Pineview with the 14-point win over Crimson. It was Snow Canyon getting past Canyon View. Dixie wins it over Cedar. And on a buzzer beater, Hurricane beats Desert Hills by 2. Good night, everybody. Thanks for listening.